All right. Here we go, man. Yes, AJ Brown. Welcome to the broadcast. We are getting started. Set to kick off in a moment, but I'm still setting up and everything. Yeah, see, there's AJ Brown. That's the AJ Brown we know. Celebrating with his teammates. Slapping hands. The unselfish player that he is. Not the player that the media makes him out to be. But, whatever. We know that. So, it's cool. All right. Eagles are kicking off, so they're going to receive the kickoff at halftime. Let's effing go. All right. In the landing zone, so they take it out at about the 10. Okay. No touchdown here. They get to return it. The rookie, Harvey out of UCF, returns. Gets about 20 yards or so. Oh, Knicks. Let's see what you can do, son. All right. First and 10. All right, gets about 3 here. A good screen team, huh? Yeah. All right, Keely Ringo and defense getting the start. Man. All right. Yeah. Come on, Hunt. Knock him backwards, not forward. Another 3-yard gain there. Yep. Courtney Sutton running with Mitchell. Mitchell running with Sutton, I'm sorry. 3 and out. Courtney going for the late push off. Yeah. Yeah, push off didn't work. Yeah. Almost was a pinner. Averaging just 251 yards of offense a game, but look what he's done against the AFC since 22. 15-1, that's 15 straight wins against AFC opponents. One loss was to the Jets. Back several years ago, they won everything since against an AFC team. We could have just said 15-0 plus 15 games. I'm talking about in regular season wrestlers. Yeah. Home game, the last 10-0, 25 total touchdowns. All right, Jalen Hurts and Colts still for the first time. First and 10 at 20. Play action fake. And Cooper gets on the ball. Chased and deflected by Cooper. One of our great matchups we're going to see this year. First team All-Pro, Cintron's going to be going up against Brown. And this is one you're going to want to watch at home because you want to double team, change the safety to Brown side, make it difficult. With Cintron, you're like, we don't normally need to do this matchup could go a long way to determining who wins this game. Though Cintron almost always wins his matchups. That's why he was defensive player of the year last year, and he was a college teammate at Alabama with Jalen. So they run against each other in practice for years. 2nd and 10. Got time. Now the pocket collapses. And that ball is caught by A.J. Brown. We're going to look for him early with a perfect game plan. Run around and find him. But you'll watch the pockets right there trying to keep rush line integrity. Hurts does a good job extending. And that helps.
All right. Gets about what? 4 to 5. Oh, and he gets 3 in there.
Coming into this game after having only 3 halves last year where he didn't have a catch for the whole season. But he's got 1 here early. Cintron going with him, man. 37. Again, Hurts with the time, going down the field, turn around, and incomplete.
Damn.
Boy, that was, again, great protection. Intended for Goddard down the field. He's got a deep over, so you're going to go ahead, try and go back in, and then once he gets over here, he's slowed just a little. It's a good job by Hurts trying to turn him back up the field that he had, but this was really a coverage, not sack, but a coverage incompletion because nobody was really open.
Yeah.
Process.
All right. Both teams quick 3 and outs, man. Defense is definitely going to be a factor in this one, so. Mims.
Both teams go 3 and out to open.
Gotta be better than that. About what we expected, you know. Well, defense is gonna be tough out the gate, man.
Despite their slow start, Washington's veteran tight end kept them in the game.
All right, welcome to the broadcast. We're on commercial break, but each team's had a crack at it, and each team has gone 3 and out so far. So defense might be the story of the game, and it'll be dependent on who can break it open and defeat their opponent. Because it might just be tough sledding. Because I think Denver's defense is definitely underrated, but you know the Eagles' defense we more know about.
Back-to-back season premieres of Medlock and Elsbeth. New next Sunday after 60 minutes on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? FanDuel. Play your game. And Taco Bell. Beautiful Benjamin Franklin Bridge was opened 100 years ago. This coming July has been celebrating all kinds of celebrations here in the city. The 250th anniversary.
Man, get these mosquitoes up out of here, man.
Second series coming up for the Broncos. And they go with Mims on the handoff, but he's got a quick 9. So
All right, get a little quick little reverse.
Coordinator for the Eagles, Sean Payton, play caller, head coach for the Broncos. They know each other well. They've been around a long time. He knows some stories, but well, Sean really, when he got the job, he wanted to bring Vic back to Denver, where he used to be the head coach. But Coach Fangio told us yesterday he's just too
All right, welcome to the broadcast. 2nd and 1 here with the Broncos driving, and they get the first down. Trying to draw first blood and get points on these Eagles, my Eagles. But, Eagles homer here. We'll see how it goes. Sean Payton, very crafty. Calls a good reverse play. Gets 9. They're one of the best screen teams in the game. We'll see how that goes against the disciplined Eagles defense. We had some breakdowns last week against Tampa Bay. But yeah, the shifts in motions and seeing if Vic can confuse a young quarterback. All right. Mims gets hit there, so you can see that Quinyon Mitchell isn't shadowing Courtland Sutton exclusively, but might just play aside this game, so we'll see how that works out. All right, well, to the broadcast. The Broncos have possession. The Eagles are on defense. 2nd-and-6. Little rollout. Tries to get the ball there to his tight end or his fullback. Atkins drops the ball in coverage, and it's 3rd-and-6. Covered there by Josh Uche. Nice little play out in space. Deans have to be able to cover. If you're edge rusher here in this 3-4 variant by Vic Fangio. 3rd-and-6. Money down. Yeah. Sutton gets the ball. Yeah.
We got to do the tackling, the blocking, everything. Blitz is picked up in the backfield.
Gets the ball out.
Outstanding throw by Nix. This is why
Yeah.
Watch this pickup right here. On any, when able to pick up the blitz. That
Yeah.
right there gives you the opportunity, and then Nix's instincts to get the ball out right before the receiver turned his first down.
All right, first down. The rush goes for no gain.
Dobbins told us when we talked to him, Tony, the other day, this game's going to be physically tough. You've got to be mentally tough. That was his message. Yeah, you got to come out.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, because
mentally and physically tough right away to start this
the
game.
Eagles are going to be tough on you. 2nd-and-9, 1 yard gain. All right. He's about two to three there. 2. Need 3rd-and-7. Sorry, 3rd-and-6. All right. 3rd-and-6. Eagles are trying to stop this drive. Broncos are trying to continue it. All right. Courtland Sutton gets knocked down. Again, Campbell there covering with Quinyon Mitchell. Fourth and 2. Offense going to try to come out here and convert. Yeah. Yeah. Encroachment. Jalen Carter trying to get a jump on the ball. Got to be more disciplined than that.
Good call. They moved Nate Atkins under center. Maybe it caused some confusion. It made him look like a kiss. Oh, gotta get up here, do it quickly. And Jalen Carter's like, oh no, I look at this every day on my own team. Yeah, how did I fall for it? It's like, no. Jalen, he's been very disruptive to start this game. Coming off that injury, he's not been quite as dominant, but he's been showing. There's a first down at the 35.
Okay.
Tackle behind the line.
Harvey gets tackled. That's a loss of yardage there. Loss of a yard. Yeah, man. Jackson Dart going against another potential rookie, but a young starter in Spencer Rattler. He's a touchdown there. I mean, yeah, might be the future there in New York. We'll see. Pump the brakes, but don't know. All right, 2nd and 11. Motion by number 11 here. It might be Eagles ball. Eagles ball. I don't know.
All turnovers are reviewed. This is so close. Under review.
I don't know.
Step aside while they look at it.
I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna rule that, but excellent play there, man. When you need, like have to have a play, you're driving.
But we've seen several quarterbacks who embody the different parts of his life. The man of faith.
It was Tim Tebow.
The jack of all trades. The quarterback within. The superstar. This show is about their football lives and his. These are the faces of Tim Tebow.
I don't know. Tim Tebow was a first round pick. It's crazy. I mean, those are some cold uniforms, but okay. I see Cleo on Broncos doing the thing.
James territory, they reverse the call. It's incomplete. Yeah, Jim, just a forward movement with control moments. Arms just have to move forward by a camera frame or two. Great play by Cooper G, but you can clearly see Mitch's arm just going to move forward with control before he gets knocked loose. That's an incomplete forward pass.
Okay. 3rd and 12 instead of Eagles recovery. Huge.
Nix was down the middle of the field. Nowhere near his target. Evan Ingram. Bond, the linebacker. Watch right here. Nick's going to want this one back. He's going to high-low here, but right underneath. You're going to see a wide receiver coming from the left that should have thrown that to.
Oh, Mims.
And that was Mims Jr. coming underneath. Tries to fit that, but they don't think too tight. 55-yard attempt. Will Lutz versus this Eagle team has been blocking hits at an astonishing rate. 3 in the last 2 games. There's Lutz from 55. They're close there again. Look at that one. Good from 55. A drive.
All right.
That was aided by a 4th down penalty and an overturned fumble. Ends up with points on the board. 3-0. Broncos in the first.
Broncos draw first blood. I wonder how many Hollywood movies are shot on my phone.
Perfect deal for 2. Oh, I'm just good for big 6. I don't have kids with you. Six. Wait, you're every deal? Yes. All right, I'm down. Big 6 deal for 2 for $19.99. Symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Sky Busy, just symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 3 years.
Don't fix allergic, serious allergic reactions, and cause infections or vulnerability to fight that may occur before treatment for infections in teens.
Interesting.
Life symptoms of vaccines, liver problems, even hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Sky Busy.
Here we have Mammoth perpetuus, also known as the creature of habit. Rarely will he stray from his patterns, even when they become dry smell. But what's this? He's using nibbles to explore treatments that he deems interfering with skills. And yes, he's actually intake. Well,
All right. See what the Eagles can do, man. All right, Eagles set to receive the kickoff after the Broncos put up 3 points on their drive. We'll see. See how they respond. Got to open up some holes for that guy there, number 26, Barkley. Bo Nix talking up his receiver there.
Trying to make a decision. Decides to come out with it. That's Bixby covered up. Shipley and Bixby trying to decide who wanted to take it. Eagles have been inside the 20.
All right. Yep.
This Denver season, it's been bizarre. Check this out. They beat the Titans in week 1. Wasn't great, but they won. Then they lost back-to-back games with field goals with no time left at the end of the 4th quarter, and then they had no problem with the Bengals dismissing them the other day. But take a look at that one note. They have not trailed for 1 second in the 4th quarter this year, and they're 2-2.
All right, welcome to the broadcast. The Eagles have the ball. We're going to try to get some points as they did so in the last drive. Okay, at least Cintron Barkley's penetration there by offensive line, but the trickeration caused that. Like, straight up, I want to see, can we block these guys and not have, Saquon have defenders in his face before he gets out the backfield. Been a huge problem this year. people on our line are hurt, man. And so, we're compromised. But can't use that as an excuse. 2nd and 7. All right, A.J. Brown gets the ball. Forward progress makes that a first down. Yeah, he's giving him respect, but can't overly respect that, that cornerback just because he's on A.J. Brown. Got throwing the ball anyway. He has a strength advantage on Cintron. Not to say he's weak, but AJ's a load to bring down. All right, first down. All right, play action pass there. Gives the ball to Barkley out of the backfield for about 6. Sorry, only 4 there. Yeah, they definitely have. They played conservative, so we'll see whether they're able to correct that. All right, finally. Probably the best one of the year. Oh.
Look at the displacement on the left side. You see, this is what it looked like last year, and start to spring one, but this is why you throw the ball early. Because then they start to be like, well, gosh, they throw it like almost double they ran, so let's go ahead and start the pass rush. Oh, now you get it from. That's his longest rush of the season on the 79th attempt, 17 yards.
Calcaterra gets about 8 there. All right, 2nd and 3. All right, A.J. Dillon there. It's a load.
That's right there where you see that commitment to just getting the extra yards at the end. Saquon Barkley, offensive line is starting to assert themselves here.
Yeah.
I really think right here, you're trying to hit home runs a little bit sometimes. You're not consciously, subconsciously sometimes. You have to get 2,000 yards. He's like, no.
All right, 1st and 10.
Right downhill, get the early yards. All the big runs came later in the game last year.
Devonta Smith. Riley Moss.
Another player that I'm sure would like to see the football in his hands a little more often.
2nd and 2. 2nd and 9. Okay, nice. So let's see.
Has the second catch on this drive and a first down for Philadelphia after a gain of 11. I'm impressed with Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Tillo, better play calling, you know what I'm saying? Little rollout there. Yeah. Dillon gets 3 to 4.
Against the perfect red zone offense, the Eagles have been 11 for 11 this year inside the red zone, converting touchdowns. That's not normal. Yeah. And iron sharpens iron. The best is the best. Mano a mano, we have it right here. And I think this game truly at its core is whether or not.
Yeah, best red zone defense versus best red zone offense.
Also not normal. Not normal. It was good. They got an injured lineman, Landry Dickerson, is going to hobble to the sideline. up on there. That is not something you want to see. If you're an Eagles fan right here, came off that injury.
Yeah. Not good when that happens, man.
He's going to play, and now he's back out there. I think that's part of the reason this team hasn't been so efficient on offense.
All right, Brett Toth's out there.
How to call it. These guys, each year it happens in Philly. There's so many coordinator changes. And then on top of it, you have a few old linemen come in. Becken's not there. Now Dickerson's out. That changes. So Toth will come in for him. What will be a 2nd and 7? The fewest
Ref, get out the huddle, man. Trying to get a play. Get out. All right, 2nd and 7. Eagles squarely in the red zone. Tight formation with AJ shifting to next to Goddard. Okay, he gets about 2. Really?
I want you to watch. Go ahead and run this. You're going to see Devontae Smith's right here in the middle. Watch him. Right now, Hurts can throw this ball when he extends out. It's a decision right here. Do you want to throw it or not? And he just made a decision. It was actually Dotson coming out across, but I'm like, those are the decisions. Like, it's a little risky.
3rd and 8.
Do it or not. I think Hurts is playing winning football. It's a great example of the decision making there, whether it's right or wrong, what time the game is. 3rd and 8, and the Broncos stopped that perfect red zone conversion rate for the Eagles. Hurts has the time to look, and it goes over the head of Devontae with no flag. Moss on the coverage. Well, he didn't pass interfere, though. It's great coverage. And this is what makes this Denver team so difficult down in the red zone. They put all these guys up there to stop the run on early downs, and then 3rd down, they have a great pressure package and they can cover. So Jay Elliott has been called on the 9-year kicker.
All right, and he tied the game up. All right, tie game, 3-all.
But the defense, the red zone defense prevailed that time. Over Denver, if that continues, we'll put.
Dinosaur this NFL mom clip of outer song.
I just feel like hot dog water, bud.
That awesome. You can do something about that. Do I smell hot dog water?
Mom, what you doing here?
Take this funky shirt and throw it in there. Have you heard of Downing rinse? I'll show you how to rinse that odor out. Smell that.
That smells a lot better.
It does.
Rinse impossible over top and wash.
Cam Jordan, his mom in a commercial like that. All right, run commercial break. The Eagles just tied the game up at 3-all. So each team kicking field goals. Let's see which defense breaks first.
The most destinations to get a trip out of the group chat. That's what the world's biggest airline can do for you.
You're the director song.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy. It's making me nuts.
And acting director Rob Reiner, 60 Minutes News CBS Tonight.
Tell me, Matlock, how do you feel about the dance?
Somebody that's not from you would never get it. You come forward now. You're just a crazy old lady with no evidence. You didn't see this coming, did you now? Matlock kicks off CBS premiere next Sunday and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Helena lost her strolling. And I'm a huge Cintron. That's all about Scotch mate. Now they're making my favorite team.
today, we at CBS are mourning the loss of our dear friend and sports television legend Charles H. Milton III. Chuck is how we all know him. Beloved member of the CBS sports family for decades, joined the division back in 1964. He produced multiple Super Bowls, NBA championships.
All right, man. Appreciate the like.
Crown horse racing. Did a lot in this city. Think about all the things that have happened here, including those 76ers teams of yesteryear when we had the NBA decades ago. His legacy is carried on at CBS. His son Steve, the Emmy award-winning director of the Masters and all of our golf and our college football telecasts. So Steve, Judge White, Pat, the entire family express our deepest condolences in passing the legendary Chuck Red Eye. His dear friend's goal. Special. Party, not down yet. Let's get down to like a 29-yard line.
All right. All right. On to the broadcast. Appreciate the like. Broncos take the field after the turn. Gets around to the 29-yard line or so. This is the third or fourth crack at the apple. I think third drive. So defenses are standing out to the offenses thus far. It's 3-all. Eagles just scored on their last drive, and the Broncos scored on their previous one. So I think this is the third drive for the Broncos. Yeah. 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 Okay, Franklin. Yeah. Keely Ringo. Yeah.
Sell the front office, Sean Payton, about how good this guy was for the draft. But I really like it. Your text ball, Sands, they got a good one there. Okay. 3-3 after one.
All right, first quarter expires. Off a 20-yard completion. Broncos the ball at possession. Let's see how the rest of this parlays out. Yeah, the weak link in their secondary definitely is Keely Ringo. They're probably going to go after him. Not probably, they're going to go after him when they have a chance.
We've never seen anyone like Tim Tebow, but we've seen several quarterbacks the man of faith, the outsider, the jack of all trades, the quarterback review, the superstar. This show is about their football lives and his. These are the faces of Tim Tebow.
I would take film out of the library because I had keys to it, and I could send that film off to different schools that I was interested in. They'd send it back to me at my house, and I'd get it back in the library before nobody knew it was gone. And it worked to perfection.
I live in Los Angeles, and I'm a huge Cintron. That's a lot of my Scotch play. Now they're right playing my favorite team.
Interesting. A Houston Texans fan out in Ireland. Dubs up. All right, on commercial break, but wait for this one to come back. Broncos have possession of the ball. Just completed a 20-yard pass to Troy Franklin on us. That's not his name. Sorry. Avante Maddox. No, what's his name? Keely Ringo. Golly. Come on, man. Come on, Mike. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens with this one.
I've never seen a great ever once in the season CBS Monday, October 13th.
All right. Or just not got him a series.
Johnson today's game provided by Nationwide. Jim Nancy, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, Broncos and Eagles.
All right, 1st and 10 on the Broncos here.
That last pass play, Franklin's the longest play of the first quarter. And now Nick gets ready to get this quarter started. Quick toss over to Dobbins, who runs down the sideline for 5 or so.
All right.
One of those screens we talked
Second and
about.
5, yeah.
Section of the run game. Sean Payton doing it at a high level.
Sean Payton loves those screen plays.
And the Broncos on a road trip. It starts here and it heads over to London after the game tonight. They'll go back to the hotel, change, shower, before I arrive. That's a big thing. You go Monday night, right to Philly, then to London. That's a lot on a team. Here's the game. Dobbins. And another first down.
Yeah.
I don't think there's not many coaches better at preparing their team mentally to stay in the moment. Play this game.
All right.
Think about London. He told us.
1st and 10. Dobbins gets what, a 9-10 yard gain there. Eagles got to stop this guy, man. He had 100 last year. Last week. Golly. All right. 1st and 10. Names motions. Zone principles change. Yeah. A grinder. 2nd and 3.
For the first time this year, they didn't score a touchdown in the red zone. The recipe so far is giving them a chance. Dobbins along with RJ Harvey, the two backs. They had 203 total yards on Monday night on 35 touches. They got quite a combo. They go back to Dobbins. Flag comes out. He takes the jersey with him. Stretched it out.
And it's going to be holding.
The marker. There's too many guys on line scrimmage. Legal formation and look like for Denver. But
Illegal formation is offense. The tight end was covered up on the right out. Under penalty, ready to take it out.
that's not getting by you. Did you ever think about being an official? What'd you say? Did you ever think about being an official? You see all these things. I'll probably coach one day. Like officials, like you see right here, these two. I look out there, I'm like, yeah, you can't have the tight end and the receiver on the same side of the ball without something. It makes sense. 5-0 lineman, 6 is the tight end, the receiver on the other side is.
All right, 2nd and 8 after the 5-yard penalty.
How many we have on the line? Not 8. First penalty call of the Broncos. Marty's now coming into the backfield. Make it to him. Nix with a big play. Down the field he goes. Oh, boy, he was there. Sherfield had a step on 2 defenders.
Yeah.
Just a touch over from this is an special right here. Sherfield lines up here, and you're going to watch him work all the way across and then back up. Play action, fake, roll to the right. Everybody's going to throw the ball to the right. You know? So Drew Brees doing that about 100 times in his career. If you hit him, you win a lot of games. If you miss, 3rd and 8.
All right, 3rd and 8. Huge down here, man. All right, so Darius Smith. It's a sack there. Great. Man, let's see. They run a T twist. Jalen Carter draws the coverage. Darius Smith loops inside, and they get to Bo Nix. Get him down. Sacked. So Darius Smith. We needed that, man. Might have knocked him out of field goal range. Yeah. Huge. All right, Philadelphia takes a timeout. Don't know why, but Darius Smith getting his due credit on the sideline there. Yeah, he got planted. Bo Nix on that sack still. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so don't settle for just any insurance. Doing that State Farm. Like we did that.
Right.
State Farm is there.
He got lit up.
So the Broncos have to punt now with the Scenario Smith sack. Only the sixth of the season for Philadelphia. They had 6 in the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. I was looking at that, and you were exactly right. You want to see that juggernaut if you're an Eagles fan, right? Just come right out to it. Now, different players, some guys are there, different guys from last year. Remember, Jones Smith is
All right, 4th and 21 punts.
Sweat, the agency, here's their deck signal, and the 9. I think the other guys are playing all right. It's just they have not been good job on the punt to Venom by Crenshaw, and we'll step aside. When you make your big super creamy pumpkins, you're going to work like you know nothing but football. You got to sit down. So the team and still feeling just fine. Oh, great fumble. Their fumble, that's Hail Mary.
But 3 for me, only your chips is now available with the all-new Big QP. Fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're done with kind of overpriced burgers, just go with Chili's. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat. Known for building special bonds. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is a kind of uterine cancer called advanced endometrial carcinoma. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies and then used alone in adults when the cancer has spread over time.
All right.
During or after treatment, this can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, Lyme disease gravis, or
Welcome to the broadcast on commercial break. The Eagles just sacked Bo Nix on a crucial 3rd down and forced him to punt, knocked him out of field goal range. Game of inches, and often those plays are forgotten, but kept them from trying to add 3 to the score, so it remains 3 all. Just see the ball back. They got it to 9, so let's see what they can do in their 3rd try on offense.
It's called Georgie Andy's first match, which would imply it's the second one. And but for now,
right?
I heard that one. But still there, the new season of Georgie Mandy is here. CBS October 16th. Back with the Eagles having to start this drive deep in their home territory. Hasn't been a whole lot of action for the quarterback.
All right.
Thus far, the numbers are pretty much identical. But when you had the chance to sit down with Jalen yesterday and talk about this offense that has been, well, efficient is the word that we keep hearing around here. You saw a lot of good things you shared with them that you see a lot of maturation with this offense. As Barkley bounces off the head, able to take 4 out of it. What did you see?
All right. Toth is still in there, but he makes something out of nothing there.
So right there, that could have been a minus run, but what's going to have to change? It's obvious passing down to the defense. They get that. That's going to help everybody else. But I saw Jalen Hurts going through progressions and making some next level throws on simple stuff. That's actually
2nd and 6.
People realize when he's scoring the progression. I think he's playing smart, safe football. And really, truly, a leader's job at quarterback position is to win. And he has done that. As he hands it off again. And they have a 3rd down. Coming up is Barkley a little slow to get up. There you go. Tracy, down to you.
That's right, Jim. And the Eagles left guard Landon Dickerson, who's been out with back and knee injuries throughout this season, is now dealing with a left ankle. He got rolled up on. He was taken heavily. He was sitting on the bench. Also, tight end Grant Calcaterra, he's in the locker room dealing with an injury to his midsection. Landon Dickerson is
back slow.
to return. I'll get an update on Calcaterra soon.
Calcaterra had those 2 catches on the last drive for Philadelphia. Shipley's in the backfield now for the Eagles.
So he didn't see coming by the safety.
Browns out 30-yard line. And it's update time. That means it's time to shine. Adam, it's all yours, buddy.
Give it, Tony. Time for Dak Prescott to hit Jake Ferguson. 46 yards. Longest receiving touchdown for Fergie in his career. 10-3 Dallas. Lead the Jets. Back to you.
All right, you remember last year how Ferguson couldn't find the end zone. Had a lot of catches. He's got one now. In that game up the road to New York. Just needed 36 yards away to make it up. That's what net was, I guess. Here's a first down carry. There's the minus play. Just got comes on the out on 1st and 10. Shipley set back one. That's the one area where teams are.
Talanoa Hufanga.
And you're fine real quickly. You can just shoot the gap.
Talanoa Hufanga.
Once you see things on tape, other teams start to do it. So when the Eagles have been so successful on these explosive plays, pulling the guard, having these tackles, guards go, and the teams are like, well, if I run through that, now all of a sudden I can be aggressive, and so they just start to take their chances. So I think you're going to have to see the Eagles adjust this season to what they did fully last year. Third straight play without Barkley. It's a second 11. First, forced out. That'll be another sack.
Yeah.
By the Broncos defense. Because that's the minus play on first down, Jim. So now you're not these passes.
Yeah.
That was that. Interesting comment in Nick yesterday about the prisoners of sustained success. You come off a Super Bowl, everybody expects like in September you're supposed to look at what you did in February, which was a team that evolved all the way, to the summit and peaked at the right time. Well, people want the juggernaut they saw last year in the Super Bowl, but it doesn't happen that way. You have to build to that, and they built to that last year. Remember, some people call it the Sirianni. Remember, he was under a lot of pressure last year. This year, it's not too low. He's earned the right. I mean, how good Sirianni's been is unbelievable. I'm not entirely sure he gets enough credit right now for, possibly being one of the top coaches in the NFL. Like, he's shown the ability to do that. Look at the record for winning over 70% of the time. So they first marked it forward, which would have taken the sack off the board. Then they moved it back. It does go as a second sack. Well, they got 5 more yards coming against Philadelphia. Mailata.
Oh, sorry.
That was high level. He adjusted quickly there. The ref comes up. Mailata here. This is not something he's too proud of, but what an amazing story of how Howard Roseman and this team invested in him through that whole international player development system and had him on the
3rd and 17.
Look at it. He's a left tackle for a Super Bowl champ. I mean, this is the example of what makes the Eagles organization world class. They're committed to player development. They kept him out, but you have to keep him on the roster for 2 years as a rugby player. And then he also becomes a stalwart second team All-Pro. 3rd and 17. Going deep. He's there.
Smitty. Deep catch. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Huge.
The longest match play of the season for Philadelphia. And Smith's speed goes inside and then he just takes off. And one of his great traits, perfect throw. Devontae Smith is incredible at this.
That is a game changer. 3rd and 17. That's huge.
Wow. They pick up 57. Can't let that happen on 3rd and 17. Barkley continues to sit as Bird throws it. Knocked away by Cintron, but that draws up the yard line.
Sorry, Gavin. I can't, man. Copyright strikes. Would love to if I could. Would definitely be showing it if it was legal, but it is illegal. So, and just like Patrick Surtain, that was illegal coverage. Yeah, he upheld. What do you call it? Yeah. Yeah.
He had a hold of the jersey. The left looked kind of okay, but to me, this is a sluggo, we call it. Slant and go.
Yeah, he got caught on the sluggo. That's okay, though.
Ball is at the 2-yard line.
It's a 2-yard line.
Slow to get up early in this drive. Set out the last last 6 plays, but now he returns.
Well, yeah, when you get to the 2 yard line, I'm getting it quickly.
There it is. Pass.
All right.
Touchdown.
Passing touchdown there to Goddard. Smitty said, "Don't spike me." Damn. All right. I mean, that's inconsequential. Got caught on the sluggo and gives up the DPI. Doesn't go on the slate as a reception. That's a nice little rubber out.
And Cintron. I think he's been picked up once or twice in this game. He was late on his leverage. And that's
The linebackers are the weakness, to go after in this game in coverage.
Touchdown after the season for Goddard. How about that? It's a 90-yard drive, extra point is added. All set up by that
57-yard bomb.
pass play to Devontae Smith. Pass to the Gertz call on Cintron, got the ball down to the 2, and then Hurts to Goddard. Took off with a touchdown.
He said no. All right. Eagles convert a touchdown drive into points. Obviously, convert the drive into a touchdown. So, a 57-yard bomb to Devonta Smith going against Riley Moss. Got a step on him, got inside, and never looked back. Caught the ball over his shoulder. And man, that marked that drive. That's cool. It's cool we're having a good half, but adjustments, which is something that I think might be something that, he's going to still struggle with. But Kevin Patullo, how he's going to respond to how the Broncos D coordinator, Lance Joseph, comes out to make adjustments to what he's doing in the second half. It's going to be huge because if they can't adjust, they're going to struggle again, and then that could potentially affect the outcome of the game.
So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh, yeah. Good call. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet. Most expensive play now required.
I've had a copier for over 20 years. At the end of the day, this town is the elevator.
Sheriff Country.
It's Friday, October 17th. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And Domino's. Get great deals on pizza, bread buns, chicken desserts, and more.
All right. The Eagles set to kick the ball back to the Broncos and see what they can do with it.
The Dodgers played their game 1 last night of their divisional series. And Goddard has found the end zone again.
In the last 3 weeks, 3 touchdowns.
That offense.
Last 2 weeks, 3 touchdowns.
One that we're very familiar with late last season. Very much so. There's a kick into the landing zone at the 5.
Ooh.
Banging shoulders at about the 30 with Harvey.
Did he ain't on special teams, huh?
Flag on the return. Well, you saw Philly go from the 22 on 3rd and 17 to the 2 plays. So they can be explosive.
Third return holding with a DDT to the 34. 10-yard penalty.
Adrian Hill presided over this game. On Friday, the Eagles, Fanatics, and Make-A-Wish teamed up to grant the wishes of 4 big Eagle fans. Liam, Hunter, Nicholas, and Christopher. Howie Roseman signed them each with 1-day contracts. The boys and their families received a private tour of the Eagles complex and then met with the team, the likes of Coach Sirianni, Jay Hurts, and Saquon Barkley. Beautiful stuff going on in the community. Howie Roseman.
All right.
He's not afraid to make some deals. He's one of
Let's see. The The Broncos set to start their fourth drive. Just incurred a 10-yard penalty, holding on the return, so they started at the 20-yard line. 19, sorry. Oh, damn. 15-yard pickup, but I almost got underneath that one, but you know.
This is his 22nd start. He started every game of his young career. We saw it evolve last year to the postseason. We saw him play with Buffalo in the wild card round, but man, is it promising for what he's doing, what he's showing.
All right. Only 6 minutes to go here in this first half.
First and 10. And that's a gift. It's for about 6. So Harvey.
Very good coverage there. It's back, so Keely, you better.
First 9 games versus the last 12. He got a total of 42 touchdowns, rushing and throwing. That's the 6th most in the league since joined the NFL a year ago. As the 6th quarterback drafted, his numbers are the best of the 6. Isn't it funny? Organization, you draft the right guy, you should have a way of winning. Does he have a false start by the left tackle? I remember when they drafted him with the 12th pick overall, a lot of people saying, well, that's way too early.
False start from the Broncos. Gary Bowles. Scared on the edge. He's been playing like an all-pro, though. So, 2% pressure rate.
I almost got drafted. It was close. Touch and go there in that 6, 7 round. But I will tell you, that's the difference. When you hire a Sean Payton, when you hire the correct guy, then all of a sudden you also get better players.
Who is 13? That's all I know.
Second and 9. Eagles all over that carry by Dobbins. Such a great job by
All right, nice. Ojomo got that penetration.
Jomo there. He's been playing pretty good football. He's a mid to late round pick, but I'm impressed with him right now because Jalen Carter has been banged up. The shoulder injuries, he's had to play a little bit more, but here we go. Only 1 of 5.
3rd and 8.
Something on the near side. This is the matchup I would be looking at.
I think it might be Aziz Ojulari.
Hicks. Ball is out, and it's going to be incomplete. Again, there was pressure on him as he tried to unload it. He gets a little too deep. Don't get to this line. 10 yards right back here. Oh, you get to 11. You get an angle.
I think that's Ojulari. Yeah. Yeah. Aziz. Getting his chance, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. He's a good 3rd down pass rusher. I think he's a liability on the edge as far as the coverage is wise. Vic was reticent to play him, but in marked known downs, I think we can definitely count on that. All right, let's see what the Eagles can do with maybe essentially the last drive of the game if they play the cards right as far as time goes. 4:49 left on the clock. Just scored a touchdown on the last drive, up 10-3. Good opportunity. They at least are able to extend that lead by 3. Be a good move, and then coming up, either double up, get that possession coming off of the first half. Man, this position, scary ass monsters. Yeah, that's creepy. That's a creepy commercial. I like that.
Gemini, what's your this year little as it's stuck?
Check out the allergies. They go great with the hydrations below.
Will it last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until Saturday.
Wow. Wow. Google taking a shot at the iPhone. Damn.
It's just been really different lately.
Interesting.
Maybe he's scared of hurt or getting hurt. What do you think? Okay, Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, back up. Listen.
If only they were backups in real life. But at least there's footprints to protect your home and auto.
You think he's got a commitment?
Exactly.
No, you can't. It's not your job to fix.
All right, Teddy, with the backup advice. I like that. I'm not saying he's a backup quarterback. He was a solid starter. And it's a shame he's out of the league. He was a smart guy. I think just injuries, his body didn't hold up. Where the hell are they this time? Survivor. Hmm. It's going like what, 20 plus years straight? Gotta be.
This, the back-to-back season premieres of Matlock in Elspeth. That's new next Sunday after 60 Minutes kicking off CBS Premiere Week and screening on Paramount Plus. Back here at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles just drove it 90 yards for a touchdown the last time they had it. This tackle started at 14.
All right. 14 yards.
Round over here to the near side. Looking that way and going in the direction of Devontae.
And Ronnie Moss gets called and holding. Hey, Moss is having a tough day, boy.
And I think you find the Eagles are being aggressive, right? We had 3 straight passes to finish the drive.
After the third defense, number 21, automatic another shot.
And to talk about you saying Moss being on the other side, so Tannis followed A.J. Brown around throughout the whole game. And right here you see the matchup with a little bitty pick. And right now A.J. Brown, and I think this should count as a target because you really get all the way down to the 2 plays from the 22 to 2. But I think A.J. Brown's winning that matchup right now. And that's kind of been the difference.
Yeah, he's the best man, receiver in the league. For a damn reason, man.
That graphic right here, the penalty. There's a 1st and 10 throw. Smith, he was hammered trying to go around the scrimmage, and guess what? We got Adam Shine ready to go. All yours, Adam.
All right, 2nd and 10.
History for you. Special rapper to Rashid Shaheed. And I got the need for
The speed.
Longest passing touchdown for the Saints in 2 Braves, 2016. 14-13 Giants. Thank you.
All right, come on, Saints.
He's had some good ones in his career, his young career, and that's a long one for a touchdown for the Saints who need something. Yeah, by taking those shots down the field, I mean, that was obviously caught. But we had 2 plays now, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith earlier. Those are the same as making catches when there's penalties. 2nd and 10. Back to Smith.
All right.
To the 40-yard line.
Quick little pass there to Smith and another first.
For 15 more. He's up to 4 catches now for 76. Great read by Trader. You line up Smith on the last play, Brown right next to each other. Hurts recognizes they pop out, finds the shot spot in the zone. Takes the handoff. Moves again. This time it's A.J. Tosses him down, but not until A.J. fights for the first down.
AJ gets another first.
Exactly what he wanted. Talking about A.J. Brown.
And no, he's getting, some better looks. So,
Go up, make feel the vertical step, come right back down. And that right now, this is a vertical stem we're up running team. I mean, sometimes I want them to do a little bit more, going across the field more, but I'm telling you right now, that's because we're throwing the ball more, Chip, on early downs. 4 for 35 for Brown. Look at the pass again up first. go deep down the sideline. Oh, what a catch! That was Dodson over the shoulder.
Yeah, that was a beautiful catch.
He's throwing this ball pretty good. What a catch! The secret there? Oh, he's going to be out. The secret there, though, is to pretend like you just said. Randy Moss is the best at it. Where you just don't get your eyes big, you just sit there at the top.
I mean, that was two.
The corner's not looking back, and then you're like, whoa. But he didn't keep the extra footer. They're walking back. That's the shit. Talk about throwing the ball in a bucket. That was in a bucket. It's being challenged by Sirianni.
Philadelphia is challenging the ruler in the field of the English back.
I think he's gonna lose that challenge, but it's a good challenge though.
Foot was on the ground. And you got to put it down. This is where he's saying the foot is down right here, left foot. And then he had possession.
I would say there's a case for him to not have possession, so I can see that being incomplete, being upheld as incomplete. But hell of a chance by Jalen give him a shot there. Let John do work, man.
When that day was ruined by accusations from Mike Bird, only one to sell wins. You know what they're saying out there? They're saying the quarterbacks are scrambling apparently to sell eggs. Oh, Baker Mayfield's a bread influencer. You know, football is not employed to sell food. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Wow. I love that song, baby. That he's a bop, not being a bop. That's right, man. I'm talking, yeah, make your heart stop. Want to see me doing this? Yeah, make it drop. So I'm talking about, yeah, you want to see it. You know what I mean? I have to voice it. That's right, man. I'm talking about that. Rocks, you want to choice it. That's right, man. I'm talking about dog. You want to splish it. That's right, man. I'm talking about dog, man. I want to voice. Yes, man. I want to voice. That's right, man. I'm talking about dog. You can't voice. Yeah, I'm a rapper. That's right. Got the beats. That's right, man. I'm talking about dog. I ain't a trapper. Definitely ain't a trapper. That's right, man. I'm talking about, yeah, I'm an actor. I'll show you how I feel on the field. That's right, man. I'm talking about getting out the fields. We come back to the Eagles, man. I'm drafting because it's commercial break, so it's whatever. What did they do with this play call? Mm-hmm.
By Sirianni, and during the break, the ruling upfield, which ultimately was incomplete, is confirmed.
Yeah.
He's going, no.
Okay.
You're wrong. Okay, I agree. But not a catch.
Okay. It's not a catch, though.
It's second
Second and 10. Back at the 50, so. Okay.
Running behind Jerkins for 2.
Gets 2 there.
So far, 5 carries for 30. 1 catch. For minimal yardage, timeout called by Denver.
Denver's trying to get the ball back.
We're back at 30 seconds.
Barkley maybe experienced some discomfort there.
Chin up. Skip up a lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, many of these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. So challenge what you've been told. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status and what it could mean for you. One scan can change the course of your prostate cancer journey. As it turns out, asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Out of a Denver timeout, Broncos still have 2. But more importantly, the Eagles face a 3rd and 8 against a really good third down defense. There's a lot of guys up. You don't know who's going to pop out, who's going to go where, but expect man coverage same way. stumble into his stance. So
All-star offense, number 6. Tiger penalty.
Yeah.
Third down.
Another third and long.
this is part of the reason why the Eagles have been not at their best so far this year. Too many negative plays. I talked about in the run game. Too many offensive penalties, and then at home, that's too many.
He's like talking around like, damn, I had to come out and stub a bit. Ah.
Ready to look like blitz the quarterback. They lead the league in quarterback hits, quarterback pressure, sacks. They've got a couple today just because Hurts had to scramble out, got back basically near the line of scrimmage. But big hit back sacks. You're right, but man, Joseph Renfrew saw one of the best in the league at creating disruption with your communication with runners coming on. 3rd and 13, they back off, they rush 4. Hurts gets time. Not now, they get him. That is Zach Allen along with Nick Bonito.
Yep.
Great coverage downfield. Disguise coverage set, Van Joseph. Has everyone up in here? They all pop out. They match up to the personnel where they're around. And the biggest difference is just the effort by Bonito and the guys coming in. If you can throw that, you're not getting the first down.
Yeah.
By Denver. And Kirk usually does a great job extending this to Allen. Bonito. Tough complicated passes.
Yeah. It was always going to be a tough down. They made it even tougher.
Exactly. The game. We got the Verizon halftime report coming up with JB, Nate, Matt Ryan, Coach Fowler, scores and highlights on the Verizon halftime report. Big drive right here. Denver got the ball first, remember. Ball bounces at the 30, and then into the end zone.
Damn, come on, Mechie.
Got 218 to work with.
Poor job tracking the ball.
By the way, after that sack, the Broncos did use their second timeout. Watch this right here. That's Menchie. What are you looking for out of Knicks and the Broncos here? With being on the road, down 7, 2 minutes
So,
to
yeah,
change.
2 timeouts effectively.
Most of the time, your job is to get 2 first downs just to make sure the other team doesn't get the ball back. After that, then you get aggressive. But most teams are going to be a little bit softer, give you underneath stuff, they drive down the field and then around midfield, they'll start to get more aggressive. But sometimes they throw a wrinkle and they get aggressive on first down. If they're not on first down, then expect them just to play this shell on the top of the coverage, somebody aiming to get behind you, which means work the middle of the field. Sounds like something that Sean Baker would do, though. Screen right here, set right over the middle of the back. Not there. Yes. Pressure by Jordan Davis, incomplete.
All right. Good pressure on first down.
Rayer through to him, and by the time he takes that long, it allows Philly's defense to come down on the back. See Campbell with a first round.
Yeah.
Up the yardage, but he was open.
Definitely was holding, but, it's not going to get called most of the time on Jalen Carter. Due to reputation, but.
Tampa, Baker hit for a long touchdown passes. He said this guy kind of looks like him the way he runs around. Leads. Set up screen. Set up screen and picks up a first down. Made able to pick up a big one there and run behind that offensive line and improve the Blockenberg. Yep. We talked about possible screen on first down, good job doing on second, but the back to back until you get to the 50-yard line. 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
All right, 2-minute warning, and let's see.
Paradise doesn't always have palm trees. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Confidence isn't given. It's built. One choice, one moment, one step at a time. How you feel is how you play. It starts with a click. Invisalign.
Oh, yeah?
Thursday night football. Thursday night on Prime.
This week, it's a grudge match in the Big Apple in a showdown under the lights. The Philadelphia Eagles face the New York Giants. The iconic divisional rivalry.
Damn. I mean, I'm have a late night.
Because when you trust us to pack it and ship it, we guarantee it, so it'll get into the hands of your customer safely. Which is why we're the Stand By Our Word Guaranteed Store. Visit the UPSstore.com/save and get 20% off print services today.
Applebee's 2 for $25 deal serves up bold flavors with an app and 2 entrees. Perfect for reliving every highlight. The Patriots went on 2 in their Week 2 victory against the Dolphins. Running back Ramondre Stevenson took the handoff from quarterback Drake May and ran behind center Garrett Bradbury for a successful 2-point conversion. Make your favorite game day play 2 for $25 at Applebee's. Now with the new grilled cheese cheeseburger. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Progressive. Coverage you can count on. Progressive.com. And by Corona. La Fire awaits.
This despicable guy paid a heavy.
Report coming up shortly. JB, all the crew, the back end of studio in New York after being with us last week in Kansas City. So up to date on all the scores around the league and the highlights, including the win by Minnesota earlier today against the Browns over in London. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, here's first and 10. Nice little wiggle here. After about the 41, goes Michael. Got the 1 timeout.
All right, they get 5 there.
They had 21 points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the first half. That's third best in the league. His target. Monday was there. Now you got 4 and 5.
Yeah. See it pass, boy. Cooper reads that bounce off the hand. The deflection. Good man. Third and 5.
Here's next for the pocket. One for the deep ball. And the receiver, Franklin, got tangled up with Ringo, and it's incomplete. Punting time for the Broncos. That's just fantastic coverage by Ringo right here. He sees the go route coming. Saw it earlier on a 3rd down. This team, when he just cuts it off, watch right here. He gets on top. Widens the wide receiver. Franklin's calling for a penalty, but Ringo was on top. He's getting more reps. Him and Jackson were splitting time on that side. I think that's where she wanted to attack for Denver with how talented the other guys are. Brayshaw. So punt again. This is for the 4th time. And it comes to Dotson. Fair catch at the 11. 1:18 to go. Before the intervention, what have you seen so far in this game? But you've seen a concerted effort by Philadelphia in this offense. They throw the football, then get downfield. And you see they have the ability to do these things. It's just they're trying to win. That's the goal, right? And I think they've heard enough of the noise to be like, all right, we hear you. We're going to show that out here. Now, part of that is the scheme that Denver runs. They're going to play man outside and trust their guys. They're usually really good at that. But it's been a little bit of a tough one right now for Denver.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you just referenced earlier, Denver doesn't get the ball coming out of half. It's the 3rd time that Brayshaw, the punter for Denver, has been Philadelphia inside the 15. I would expect these guys to get back just a little bit. Don't give up the big plays they've been throwing. And Crawshaw sets it back, and the pass is incomplete.
Tipped at the line.
That was actually deflected by Tillman. Now you got a 2nd and 10 to go. Impressive to start. It's going to be a good 10-yard, 8-yard gain there, but Tillman does a great job getting his hand up. And now it's real questionable. These are the calls. Yeah, you run it, take them out. What do you do here? I'm not taking a look at the defense. This is why they're bringing guys down. They don't want you to run it. There's only one guy back. So you might have to throw this, but I would throw a screen, something quick. Looking for the screen option, which is there, and out of bounds goes Shipley for 4.
All right, Shipley gets a 4-yard pass. 36.
Yeah, Denver could make a play here and still get a chance to do something. There's so many small little adjustments. How many timeouts? How much time is in the clock? What is the score? What yard line do you want? It's like right there, you almost want to stay inbounds. And then let Denver determine whether they want to use their last timeout or not there. So up Pizzulo, play caller. There's no Sirianni for years. They go back to
3rd and 6.
Kansas City back in 09. They kind of interchange positions. Here's a 3rd and 6. Right in his face, they just had to unload it. That was big time pressure put on by Zach Allen. You talked about no one's better at hitting the quarterback pressures, and I'm a timely down. Zach Allen comes right through 17 All-Pro last year. That's a big time play. You saw how wide open Goddard was on the side. Busted his hand on the helmet there. Now Denver has a real chance to come out and get points, and they save that timeout. Very short work by Philadelphia. Got 3 throws in a row. Yeah, one of them Jackson went out of bounds to stop the clock. So now, man, his blocked. Almost blocked. Fielded by Mibbs at the 40. Twisted around.
Nice. Tank Bigsby holding on.
Great starting point here with just under a minute to go. Let's get another update. Back to you, Adam Shine.
Here the Tony, it's former Broncos. Devontae Williams, 5th rushing touchdown of the year. That's a career high already. All down at 17-3 over the Jets. Back to you.
They know all about him. In Denver, he has had a great start to his career. It does. That's for sure. He absolutely does. So, Sean Payton, you got one timeout. You got 52 seconds. That's a lot of time. Because right now you're thinking about a field goal unless you get a chunk play. I'm trying to look for something to go through the middle right here and then have someone come right underneath. Here's Nix. Stepping back inside the 30. Unloads it. And it's going to lose yardage. Guess who?
Cooper DeJean.
Blown up by Cooper DeJean. The loss of 3. Also, Jalen Carter helped force that with a pressure on the quarterback. Didn't have time to get down the field. DeJean is a TG tape for tackling. It is impressive. 2nd and 13. With the clock running. The next pass. 10 and incomplete. Dangerous. It's going for Sutton. Mitchell, who has never made his second year, of course, sensational rookie year, second and rookie defensive of the year. Never made a regular season pick. Almost got one here. Yeah, he literally was about to get a pick 6, and that ball was out of foot. It's high. If it wasn't, he'd already ran the route stem coming downhill. If it was inside or lower, he'd been taken off. Mitchell had 2 big postseason interceptions, one against Green Bay, one against Washington, but none in his regular season career. He was the defensive player of the week last week.
Hey, Martin, you know, you have a regular season pick, but, you know, it is what it is.
Nix leaves it on the run, and a flag does come out on Ringo, who was trying to hold off Mims. I really thought Bo Nix should have ran this for a first down because this is close to being picked up. Which way is this going to go? I think they might pick it up. There is no foul in the play.
Let me see. Let me get a look at that.
Ringo was on top, and there's a little bit of hands up here, but there's nothing that was enough to me. I think
Yeah. No. That doesn't deserve to be called.
That's come out twice now. That's a huge decision by Philadelphia to play in more than a Dory Jackson. You can see they're trying to attack him.
No.
James Territory watching back at the broadcast center agrees with the no call. Sean Payton did not have that ball.
That's a huge play. Catering avoids the DPI, but you look at it, and it didn't deserve to be called. All right, and they'll just kneel it down here and go into the half with the score at 10-3.
Two pretty good defenses. Great defenses. You can always count on Sundays with the NFL and CBS.
Yeah, great defensive effort so far.
And you can pretty much count on a kneel down right here before the half. Yes, you can. You know the difference? Almost the exact same defensive coverage. The long ball to Devontae Smith on 3rd and 17 was caught. The ball that was thrown something on the first drive was not. Yeah, that's right. So the difference is really true. And it's the exact same defensive coverage against the 10-3 lead for Philadelphia.
All right, we step into halftime. The score is 10-3.
Hurts in that first half. 13-19, 138 yards and a touchdown to Goddard. Let's go down the trace.
Well, Coach, you told us that you need to play a near perfect game against a team like this. The defense getting the job done offensively. How do you attack very well?
Like we came in and we thought it was going to be, we were hoping it would be a low-scoring game. So we got the balance we're looking for. We hurt ourselves with some penalties. But then obviously on 3rd down, that's going to be important.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Might want a low-scoring game, but you don't want to be the low scorer. Yeah, a low-scoring game, right? Well said. 10-3, Eagles at the intermission. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal on one of these big boys.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal.
Oh, Verizon. Pricey.
No, better deal, best 5G network. That's the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? I ain't this one.
Yeah, TV bill. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to Verizon for better deal.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
You know that?
Yeah.
Some blue chip guy here, 60 minutes deep serious tonight. Are there IDs? We have IDs. Before the game, we were out there pregame, and we were watching the end of the Niners Falcons game. And I saw the play where they stopped the Falcons at the 5-yard line to win the game and get around the Super Bowl. And it kind of hit me. Brothers going to the Super Bowl. And behind that was, you can't let Jim go by himself.
The rematch is a time-honored tradition in sports. Champion versus challenger. In 2011, the Ravens lost the AFC title game in a heartbreaking fashion.
Michael fires it. On 32-yard field goal, 15 seconds left. The season on the line.
Yep. Game of motherfucking inches.
The Verizon app and the Verizon halftime report in the NFL is powered by Verizon 5G, JD, along with Coach Nate Beck. And of course, the highlights. To the highlights we go. The Broncos, the Eagles, Jalen Hurts. Off the pass, we'll be looking for, oh, yeah, that's Dallas Goedert for the 2-yard touchdown pass. Right now, it is the 10-3 over Broncos. Cowboys taking on the Jets in New York City. Dak Prescott off play action, finds the screen right there to Jake Ferguson, who walks in untouched, 26-yard touchdown. Dallas on top, 23-20. Excuse me, 23-3. Giants taking on the Saints. There's Jackson Dart making his second start. Beautiful throw right here. He's going to find Theo Thompson. That's his second touchdown of the day. But coach, Spencer Rattler. Hey, Spencer Rattler. Have you been watching, coach?
Yeah, Spencer Rattler got him on top.
Let's go to the deep highlight right here to the GTE for the 87-yard touchdown. New Orleans on top in the double, 16. And it's on the ball and some really good players, including this guy, good quarterback, franchise guy.
All right, Cooper Rush. 8 to 10. Damn. Daniel Jones looks reborn, man. I love what I'm seeing out of him. Proud of the young man for holding on. Did he hit the? Yeah, hell of a draw. Cintron Barkley. Cintron Barkley.
Listen, this is about how we all expected this game. Both defenses played really, really well. I'll give them credit. They got A.J. Brown involved early. Let's see what they can do here in the second half. Both defenses coming out left by right. This is going to be who can make the big over-the-top play. The Eagles have hit it so far. Vontae Smith on the sideline, deep ball down the sideline. Bo Nix has missed on a couple of deep shots down the field. This game is going to come down to big plays in the second half. When you get your opportunity, you have to be on. Yeah, I know you were joking around about Saquon, but a lot of truth is said in jest. Listen, we had a big deal about it all week long, even in our pregame show, about A.J. Brown getting the ball. We knew that he would get touches early. Devontae Smith, he's getting his hands on the block. But it's not going to possible for you. Shout out to my mom and dad. The best they can do is try every single day. Sometimes it was vomited in hot dogs, other times it was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Whatever we were formula here. And I say that because if my brother got to the table first, I was getting the scraps. So my question is, are you going to feed a guy like Saquon in the second half if you're so focused on feeding your wide receivers? We know when this team is anchored by the running game, they're a completely different squad because they're controlling the ground, which means they're controlling the clock, ultimately controlling the game. But they're banged up on the offensive line. They already banged up on the offensive line. I'll tell you one thing I'll say with this. Good fans on that defense, don't you know, credit. One thing I'll say about them, they are comfortable in placement. This Philadelphia Eagles team, they won more games in the fourth quarter. And that's the one thing right now Denver is proving to be really, they make the NFL to extend this game. So, right now, with Philadelphia Eagles, I think they will be. I think you said it's all that throw early, over the head. I would say, yeah, I think it's we're going to see the second half of this. You can go next round. Did you get to the table quickly? No doubt. Yeah. That's how you solve it right in where you can. And the Verizon halftime report continues. Sports presents the Verizon halftime report. The NFL powered by Verizon 5G.
All right, man. Commercial break here. We'll see how things continue to go.
Once again, turn back the clock.
The vintage day by Lewis was matched by what was quickly becoming standard Joe Flacco.
We ain't never played in a freaking snow before, but I know one thing: we're gonna make some snow angels by jumping in and running screaming.
That's never happened. Are there IDs? We have IDs.
NCIS returns. New season Tuesday, October 14th, part of CBS Premium.
All right, man. We'll see what this game seems to bear.
Here are the first half highlights, delivered by Pride.
All right, we're about to come back.
Back here in Philadelphia, the Eagles try to extend their 12-game home win streak and stay undefeated, while the Broncos look for a signature win. Only one touchdown in that first half, a Hurts toss to Goddard, set up on a long ball to Devontae Smith. Other than that, it's been a punting game back and forth. But what have you seen right here to take us into the second half, adjustment-wise?
You got two of the better defenses in the National Football League, and I think right now the quarterbacks are trying to push the ball down the field. I felt like Nick should have ran that game to have. Right now, the line of scrimmage is being controlled by both defenses, but I think you just talked about it. It's whoever creates the big
All right.
play, and don't create the turnover as a quarterback. Protect the ball. You got to hit on a couple of the big plays.
The Eagles in the second half.
Is it 26-yard line?
6-yard line, and Tracy had a chance to catch up with Coach Sirianni.
That's right, Jim. The Eagles defense doing what it does, and Nick Sirianni telling me when they are playing at that level, it allows his offense to be more aggressive. He likes what he's seeing out of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and how they're
first miss of the season came on their field goal drive. I guess he wanted to go 100% the whole year. Let's get realistic. Barkley, they take it to him. As Boots rolls out, and that is a dive. Knocked down and incomplete. McMillan on the coverage. They're on the first half quarterback.
All right, it's now 14 to 20.
About being efficient, not committing a turnover. In this long win streak, that hurts his last 10 and a half games at home. He has not thrown an interception. He has 26 total touchdowns. It just hasn't happened here in this building. Not that it happens all over the place either. You're exactly right. And I feel like the difference is just been that deep ball. Because otherwise the stats are the exact same. Here it is on 2nd and 10. Finding Devontae Smith, he was able to run it all the way out to about the 47. He's able to pick up another 21 yards. He's moving in on 100. Man-to-man coverage right up.
Yeah, man-to-man coverage. You'll take it.
Happened now 3 or 4 times in this game. You start to look at the leverage of your opponent. You see the slants right there.
All right, welcome to the broadcast, man. Devontae goes out for another 15-yard or so gain. Motions across the formation here. Short pass there to Goddard. Gets about 6. Yeah, the Eagles passing game getting going here today, man. Just looking night and day. Night and day what they were these first 4 weeks.
Second and 4. Go with the 3 wide receiver set.
All right, audible here. Yeah, Baltimore getting done in.
He says, "Hey, here's the signal." Okay, is that what I'm doing, Coach? Yes. Hey, he looks over to the sideline for confirmation. Second and 4. Flying it in. On the run is Barkley.
Wow. Taking advantage of what is there to take advantage of, and damn, bro. Touchdown pass to Cintron Barkley. Sorry. All right, but a nice little route there out of the backfield by Barkley, and I think it was a wheel route. Yeah, linebacker just isn't able to stay with Saquon Barkley out there. Wheel route, fakes it, a double move, and then gets routed up. I mean, that's a hard cover to ask for a linebacker, especially one who's athletically limited, like our former starter here in Philadelphia, and Alexander. Yeah, Barkley making an impact there in the passing game, and beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. He called audible, and again, Jalen checked into the right play, and people want to say, the play's number 1 in Philly. It's just white noise, man. Dumb, unanalytical, stupid commentary by, all pro couch quarterbacks. Yeah. Goddard said. Let's go. All right, man. Eagles just scored another touchdown. 17-3. Kicking the ball back to the Broncos when you come back from a commercial break. But excellent route there by Saquon Barkley out the backfield. Gets a touchdown, receiving touchdown. Showing that he's truly dangerous. They need to give him the ball multiple ways and exploiting the matchups, man. Hey, as hard as we want to come down on Kevin Patullo, what they have done starting out this one and the start this half, beautiful. Loving it.
I felt like I was in control, but Bruce said the pudding, you got to put points on the board. I
Let's go slowly. And I'm a huge Texas fan. Because of all the main Scottish fight, now the big fight in my favourite team.
All right. Let's continue on with this one. They're playing the exact reason why I can't. So, yeah, 47-yard pass to Saquon Barkley off the backfield by Jalen Hurts. And he smiled, which he rarely does, going back to the sideline or on the sideline. But hey, Saquon Barkley gets another touchdown. Get some Gatorade and get back to the game, man. All right. And a flag for holding. Yeah. Saw that one. Might have been live too. But hey, man, I'm getting held here, man. 10-yard penalty. We'll start the Broncos.
Going to return holding against the receiving team. Number 5. 10-yard penalty. First down, Denver.
Sherfield. Nice. Cost it.
Early on, look at the safety right there in the middle. He's going to cross key, go to the 3-by-1 side, so it leads one-on-one and Sutton right there in that first drive. Same exact with the other side. The safety cross keys. One team hit it.
Yeah.
The Eagles. The Broncos missed it.
Big play.
Then all of a sudden the next play, it's a touchdown. That was the difference.
All right.
Until the last throw. Well, you said it.
Let's see how this one ends up on this drive here. Broncos' first drive to start. Nowhere to go.
Including Campbell and Tracy. Let's send it down to you.
Gen 2 injury up. The Eagles left guard Landon Dickerson is officially out for the rest of the game with a left ankle injury. Tight end Grant Calcaterra is out with an oblique injury. And on that touchdown, Denver defensive end John Franklin Myers, who's been playing so well, went down with a knee injury. He's currently in the blue tent. We'll get you an official update as soon as we get it.
Oh, a non-contact. Yeah, that hurts.
Second and 12. Out of the backfield and did it to Harvey. He's close to the
It's about 9.
yards short. That's one of 2 times today. This is where I really felt like your advantage against this defense with that shot.
Getting the ball out quick. Yeah.
Because they match these guys so quickly. Keep doing that, you'll have a chance. Harvey, who just had that last reception, is a big-time prospect for the Broncos. Second round pick out of Central Florida. Hey! Replace on this one by Dobbins on 31. And there's a little help, a little push. We got the first Atkins came in to assist his quarterback. And then you set it down for Denver. Yeah, a little different. Tush push.
Yeah.
Formation there. Payton's not averse to doing it. He's going to go push him. Keep going to the right. That's Adam. Yeah, Prentice. Why teams aren't as good consistently as Philadelphia is because they've done it so many times. They've done it so many times. And you got to give the staff credit, and you got to not false bet.
Well, start offense to the 69. 5-yard penalty.
Mike McGlinchey came over from 49ers.
What the Broncos have done, they had the one field goal drive, which
And first six possessions, punt, field goal, punt. Golly, Eagles defense out here doing work, man.
Sean had 2 or 3 plays set up for big plays, and they just missed them. That's been the story of why they're behind the third three snap penalty against the Broncos.
He's gonna take off.
Dix tucks it under. Nice little sidestep. Some nifty moves. About a foot short of the first. When you're young, you don't really know, because he's a pocket passer who can use his legs. I think that's why Big Fangio said it reminds him of Baker, and I'm like, Mix can use his legs a lot more. And at the end of the first half, when he threw that go route that they picked up the flag,
Okay.
it's going to be a big play if he ran it. They got him in the field goal range. I think he's got to keep doing that.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. Because this is game of inches. He stepped out, 2nd and 1. Gonna run the ball, obviously.
It's so funny, like Sean Payton still runs some old school runs you don't see a lot, and that actually has been beneficial this year because not everyone in the league runs these 2-back things. You don't see a ton of fullback dives right away, and I think that's why you saw a big play there, because when you see something every week as a defense, you get better at it. Of course, he has Niles in this area up in Scranton, and he was on the staff for Ray Rose here back in '97.
They're trying to make a game out of it, you know what I'm saying?
For the Eagles, 3 different starters that year: Bobby Boyd, Ty Detmer, Rodney Peete, and it was early in his career.
Broncos take an early timeout.
Timeout called by Denver. If he sticks at it, he might have a chance in coaching. I'll start to continue with this. By the way, another guy from that Scranton area, from Dunmore, actually, is Big Fangio. And Fangio and Nathan Sean's dad went to the same high school. And he was actually taught by another member of the Bain family in 6th grade math. That's crazy. His cousin taught him. His dad went there. And those two are destined together. And then he goes, "No, I'm not going. I'm going back. I'm going back to Philly, his home, and going." I think Philly likes it. And they don't give MVP awards in the Super Bowl to coaches, but they were up 34-0 on Kansas City last February. I thought Vic was the MVP. The score got out of a little, as you see, Dobbins raced down about the 37. The final score did not show how dominant that defense had been. I 100% agree with you.
Run fits.
The first time I was upset with Vic
Damn.
Fangio right here on this run. But other than that, he's been such an incredible hire for this organization, because you saw the dominance in that Super Bowl, Jim. You don't see that very often. 34-0 against the Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, that was the team. I mean, I think he could have been given after a 17-yard run. Dobbins backs it up with another 3. They've gone big on this series with an extra lineman talking about Denver. I like it, and I think that the big part of it is they need to close their will a little bit. I think they got a little bit too pass happy, down the field happy, whereas the Philly, they needed.
All right.
There goes that extra
We'll see.
Malcheski.
We'll see.
The last 3 or 4 plays and helped. Okay, they got something going here on their first drive of the third quarter. They do. 2nd and 7. Kill. So you get 2 plays to the quarterback in the line of scrimmage, and you get this look, you kill him for the second play. Trouble. Ball is thrown away. There's no one in the area. That was Zach Vaughn. They say, throw that flag. And they're summoning. And there it is. Runs out. Kill. And after he kills the play, they all walk up and change the defense. That is Big Fangio 101.
Intentional grounding, offense, number 10. Ball replaces the final foul. We've lost it down, 3rd down.
That's exactly the right call. He saw it on that shot right there, Jim. Nobody over there.
Yep.
Doesn't get back to my screen. Gene, I noticed.
Smart penalty, though. Take.
A lot of times you see this with grounding. You have to get 3 officials together before they finally throw the flag. Yes, Jim, because you're making sure quarterback in the pocket. Does the ball get back to the line of scrimmage? If it doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, what's the receiver in the area? So a lot of moving parts, a lot of officials weighing in. They come up with the right answer on this one.
All right, 3rd and 21.
It's a loss of 13.
This is a hunting down, man.
Going back here, you're thinking about getting a field goal. Get to this area somewhere that you know you're getting your kids comfortable. Don't try to be too aggressive. There it is, right in that area. So he gets Gibbs. It's brought down by Bond, who's making some plays on this series. I can tell you, Denver wants him back. He was at Denver's facility, and then all of a sudden, somebody grabs him, named Vic Fangio, and he comes over to Philadelphia. And now they love him. First team all pro. He's just been outstanding. So, that deep is Dotson.
Damn. Another punt.
I don't even think about it. Field goal from 60 or going for it on 4th and 15.
Trick play because Sean Payton is Wally Fox.
Again,
Silver Fox at this point.
Crawshaw has pinned it 3 times inside the 15. And they're caught again by Johnson at the 8-yard line. 35 yards is what they asked them to do. 17-3, Eagles up and have the football.
Probably didn't enjoy myself as much as the young kids. I probably should have. I had 6 sisters at home and my mom, and okay, I am the man of the house, and I'm gonna act like the man of the house. And I got to a point where my sisters couldn't stand me because I was really acting like the man of the house, like I was their dad.
In the Moon household, there wasn't much time to be a kid. The exception for young Warren was organized football, to which he brought a live arm and an old soul. Campbell goes behind the quarterback and shoots him. It's a touchdown! Jake Browning has given the Bengals their first lead all day.
Everyone for business and the family. Ooh, it sounds like someone can use a vacation. Huh. I actually have a lot of work here to do. Hi, what's your income policy?
And let's take a look at the game flow presented by Progressive Insurance. Well, you see just the movement, everyone just the extra stuff, right? Not just hand off, make it look simple. It's a double move. Saquon Barkley, you're not expecting all these pass routes, everything. It's just, this is really good. If Kevin Petullo wanted to show off a little bit, how did he count it today? Do you agree? Oh, it's a little bit pretty good. Put together a couple of nice drives. One that went 90, another touchdown drive that went 74. There you can see again, Hurts with his pretty usual numbers, and Barkley, although he's only rushed it 5 times, has that catch for a touchdown. And this is where the start of the game where you start to give Barkley the ball a little more. Yes. But now it's like, okay, let's get into the ball. Instead they throw it to Brown. First down, 7 or 8. Tracy, down to you.
Speaking of Kevin Petullo, every year from senior year
2nd and
to
2.
high school through college and now the NFL, Jalen Hurts has had a new play caller in his ear. Hurts told us it's always an adjustment. He said right now Kevin Petullo is learning what Hurts likes. Hurts is learning what Petullo likes.
Yeah.
He's been working diligently down here, going over the call sheet, constantly communicating after each drive.
All right, Trace. Of course, he had been here. I'm on the staff for the last 4 years before this. New upgrade for Kevin as he calls the pass play over to Goddard for a first down. It's been a long list, including 1 year where Sirianni turned it over to Shane, but
Doug, then Nick, and Shane, then Brian, then Kellen, then Kevin. Yeah, man, if he gets some consistency at the play caller position, it's insane.
Here on first down, throw it again. 14 to run it. He's going to run it. We only had one rush in the first half. That was a kneel down. He's been averaging 10 carries a game. That's the first time he's really scrambled in this game.
All right, 2nd and 6.
And at some point, Denver's going to have to adjust. They're really running some of the run stunts, some of the run defense on first down. And you see consistently Pachulo throwing the ball. And right there, Jalen Hurts senses that Denver's going to pass rush. You see how much they got up the field? They don't normally do that on first down, and now they're sensing like, hey, we got to adjust ourselves. That's so much of the game. Is how you adjust within the game you're playing today. Of course, with Jalen's rush the football in his 2 Super Bowl appearances, he's been unbelievable. 140 yards and 4 touchdowns. But here, he's in trouble. And just throws it in the direction of Brown. Funk up, busted up that play. Safety blitz. The one guy you're not going to block is the weak side right here. And at this point, don't throw an interception. I know you look at it like, oh my gosh, and Brown is like, I'm open. Yeah. But they also timed up a perfect blitz with Bongo. Reminds you a little bit at first glance of Troy Polamalu. And as he was being brought over here from San Francisco, and he brought a lot to the party. Hard worker, big guy, great energy. He's learning what he does well. I think blitzing is good. 3rd and 6. Big stop needed here by the Broncos, and it's knocked down. Cintron, clean, no contact, force him off the field. And this is a byproduct of when I talk about the best players, best coaches, the slant route. Go up and break in. Earlier in the game, 2 catches early, especially on a kicking version.
Yeah.
Cintron adjusted. He's like, well, you're going to keep doing this on this down and distance, this area. I'm going to go ahead and play for it. He does there. Well done.
Crazy, no runs in that drive, though. I mean,
It's been a 10th punt overall of the game. The 4th one by man. He caught it too. Bounces straight into the end zone.
yeah.
5:17 to go in the 3rd. Can Bo Nix and the Broncos get a little something going on offense? Down a couple of touchdowns.
We'll see.
Our first pizza design it comes with the garlic sauce like 3 new flavors plus this is dipping better. It's in Papa Dipper. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa Dipper. Don't hurt him, kid. Oh, tripped up after the iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon picked up the tag on the best 5G network. No, handsome and hilarious.
With Prime Big Deal Days coming October 7th and 8th, greatness is a deal away. Shop deals up to 40% off this Prime Big Deal Days.
I'm Jordan, and these are my guests. We've been through some big changes, divorce, a new grandson, and as my next chapter began, metastatic breast cancer. Then I learned about Kisqali, a pill that stops cancer from growing and can help me live longer. Since then, I drove cross country, finished a degree, and finally saw my favorite band. Kisqali with an aromatase inhibitor is for adult with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali may cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts, and may result in serious infections, life-threatening lung problems, and abnormal heartbeats can occur. Your doctor should test your heart and blood before and during treatment. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening cough, chest pain, or dizziness. Before taking Kisqali, tell your doctor all your medical conditions, medicines you take, and if you're breastfeeding, recommend no planning to be, as it can harm your ability. Common side effects include nausea, headache, and tiredness. I'm more than just breast cancer. I have a lot more to go.
NFL International Games launch on in London. And on NFL Network, how stars come out of the morning with Broncos, Jets. It's Sunday morning football. Next Sunday night at Eastern on NFL Network. Amazing shots in today's game provided by the Nation.
Huh?
Think he's happy? See the ball more today, that's for sure. I think he's a little happy. Yeah, there's a lot of getting not overjoyed. It's how it starts.
All right, 1st and 10.
No cryptic messages, please. What they have this week from him.
Retain.
Slides down right at the feet of Mitchell. Pickup of 6. Gonna have to do that more and more. He's gonna come back. This is a complete defense from the pass rush ability to create pressure on the quarterback. It's very disruptive to the coverage. Everyone creates their leverage, takes the correct angle, and then the tackling. The left staying on the outside shoulder, and I rally. They read their keys. Just the football acumen for this defense. Nick Fangio, well done. No one better. Eric Dobbins trying to get a running start.
All right, gets about 2.
About 3 coming up. And wait until they get Nolan Smith back and Dean back. You're going to see this defense go up another level.
Yeah,
This is the legs.
they will.
Go next.
3rd and 2 when Smith and Dean get back, man. Won't just be a shot in the arm, especially Dean. I mean, Smith. But yeah, Dean as well because of that run defense. Because they play 3 linebackers and then have multiple versatility with Vaughn and Campbell on the outside. Damn. All right. Trying to hit Mims, but defense holds 4th and 2, and they punt another ball.
He throws it wide because the muddy coverage that Fangio shows you. You don't know if the corner is going to come off or not. And that's why some of these route concepts are really difficult to figure out for a quarterback. And so I think his legs in the back is how I think the key is. The tight end in the middle, you got to work those edges. That is 6 consecutive series for Denver that have ended with a punt. 7th punt overall for the game.
John's return this one.
Ball on the run by Dotson. They traded for Washington last year. It's a 44-yard punt, and the Eagles are set up near midfield at the 45. As the Eagles are in control at the moment, late 3rd, up 17-3. Target circle is back.
Wait till you see the deal of the day.
Buy one, get one half off.
Guys, over here.
Can we keep her?
Do you think you went too big?
Nope.
Do you remember when we first?
Nope.
It's Target Circle Week with daily deals so big we can't miss them.
The girl believed his KFC chicken sandwich should be huge on flavor. Tender chicken, crispy and over the tiny $3.99 price. Oh, that Broncos today just at that tiny price. Girl is so eat the chicken. The $3.99 KFC chicken sandwich.
Miller time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. Unlike beer that tastes like a beer. That's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller time.
Zoe Saldana's family had an unexpected house.
Morning, guys. Why you jet because he doesn't.
Zoe showed him how to do it.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on net.
Oh, Jen worked very hard.
And I said something here.
Like,
You can save 20% for steel, big guys.
and say, iPhone 17 Pro on us. Plus, save 20% when you check the matter.
Yeah, I guess, man. All right, Eagles. I mean, this next drive, if we can continue to add points, stretch that lead and put the pressure continue to pop pressure on the Broncos offense. Hopefully, goad them into some mistakes because they have a limited clock to work with, and they have to take more chances to get more.
Something like that. Tracker. New season Sunday, October 19th, part of CBS Review. Well, remember Nelson Fernandez, Spanish language announcer for CBS Sports, and a friend to many, passed away this week. Nelson called our NFL games in Spanish since 2012, and he is going to be dearly missed by all those of you who are our sincere condolences to his family, Nelson Fernandez. Hey, the Eagles have a good starting point at the 44. Now that play grinds to a halt as Saquon was about to get just his sixth rush of the game.
Bam!
The other backs for the Eagles for late third have only had 8 rush attempts, the running backs. Meanwhile, Hurts has thrown it 27 times for 231 and a pair of touchdowns.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
96 yards on 25 attempts. So coming off of a 326-yard performance on Monday night, career high. The way to win if you're Denver is to run the football. And then I'm saying the big plays. It's hard to do it on top of the season. One to go deep, and he does. Down the field he goes. He had him. Oh, he had AJ.
Yeah, he had him. Put a little bit too much mustard on it.
In the secondary, they literally came out and designed this. Empty formation, we're going to double move from the inside. He's going to run up, stop for the safety, stop his body weight, and then take off. What a move right there. I do think A.J. Brown slowed up just a little.
Yeah, he slowed up.
Did he overshoot him? Yes. But that little subtle, like I'm not getting the ball because he had brain, like this took way too long. It's an empty formation. There's no way. It was only a 3-man rush by Denver.
So yeah, that was it, bro.
Got away from Bufunga. And now it's a second and 15. Hurts wants it back instead of the ground. Should lead. Bufunga had it. It was the running back maybe he was trying to connect with. That could have just completely changed things.
Yeah.
I told you, I think I want to blitz this guy a lot. You can see why. This should have been caught right there, but you don't have many opportunities in that moment. They come up like that, so don't practice it a ton. That's pretty easy. Yes. He knows it. And he had a momentum. Willem could have just run down when he got past Jalen. Right into the end zone for a game changer. 3rd and 15. And they got him again. His old Oklahoma teammate, Nick Bonito, with another sack. Second half here in this game. This is just effort, a great rush. And also goes back to great design. You're going to see him, Franklin, Myers come over, and that's where the tackle comes off Mulata. Bonito, just the effort to continue, and he's going to get around the quarterback on 3rd and long. You've got to get the ball out against this team. Bonito and Hurts had that year together at Oklahoma. You know you're up 2 scores, though. Right? Don't throw that ball into the harm's way if you're a smart quarterback. It's the first time those old teammates have competed against each other since they were in practice in Norman. There's another punt and another run back line. There's 53-yard boots. Another teammate of your today. So you got the Alabama, you got Cintron, you got from Alabama, you got Bonito from Oklahoma. You're going to find them all. I like it.
Brady man, I'm becoming a little gimpy.
Right here, you got the Penner family. Jerry Bolton Penner next to him. The Denver ownership group. A lot of smiles at the moment, but maybe they can put together a drive to change the temperature in that suite. Well, they almost had it a second ago. Bufunga almost got that big. 6, and now you got another opportunity. go to the NFL Today studio for an update. Hand it up to you, Adam Shine.
Give it, Tony. Take a look at this turn of events with the Giants and the Saints. Giants drive in inside the red zone. Oh, it's a Scattergood fumble. Are you kidding me? Jordan Howden, how do you do? 86-yard return. New Orleans leading. Early fourth, back to you.
Damn.
And of course, the Eagles offensive coordinator a year ago, Del Moore trying to get his first win today as head coach for the Saints. Here's Dobbins. Walker's out in front. He's got the corner. He's got the first. Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator last year for Philadelphia. You know, he's been through the rough start phase last year when they were talking the same thing they were saying about Tua this year. But that would be a huge win for that organization after Jackson Dart's great start last week. They got off to a good start today, talking about the Giants, but what a turnaround that was with that scoop and score. A minute and a half to go in the third. Very little happening offensively for the Broncos. That change down the field, incomplete. That was intended for Benz.
No.
That was just a little short of his target. It looked like he had open space. He did, and so you have a planned rollout. And we talked how many times today about whoever wins connects on that big play opportunity. The ball's a little low. And so far today, he threw a perfect ball earlier, something dropped it, and might have been able to get there, but that ball was a little low, like you said. And that's kind of been the difference still a little bit. Second and 10. Here's Harvey. Harvey's got a blocker. He's got a big about 7. This is 2 drives now in a row that I feel like Denver has been able to push the will just a little bit. And the problem on the last drive, intentional dropping. That cost us, and they got behind the chains. You get obvious passing situations against Philly, very difficult for staying ahead of the chains. Well, they got a 3rd and 2 coming up. 2 down territory right here. They're trying to get it up top. Pass caught suddenly. First down at Denver. Been a while since we've seen Portland Sunday. Able to get in the game. That's his 3rd catch for only 17 yards in the game. Yeah, but it's a fantastic route. You got to sell the vertical. Go deep. He's going deep. He's going deep. Nope. Boom.
And a quick little underneath route.
I'm really impressed with Sutton this year. I know today that he's playing at a high level right now, Jim. They're going to leave it in the rest of this game. They're going to come back. That's his first catch since the opening quarter. 8 seconds to go with the 3rd. Oh, tough catch. Boy, did he make that one. Somehow that's something again. To close out quarter 3. All right, the Eagles trying to get to 5-0. Got 15 minutes left in this one. But Denver putting a little something together. 17-3. Philadelphia.
I look at the loss go slowly. And I'm a huge Texas fan. Thinks of all about Scottish pride. Now they're about pride in my favourite team.
I saw that play and knew exactly what we had to do. 136 hours later, we had one giant emergency brown cake.
2 of the last 3 NFC Championship games, advancing to the Super Bowl both times. And now the Broncos will put this snap, be trailing in a fourth quarter for the first time all year. Hey, look at this shell back here. You've got to work inside. Oh, they drop down. There's Thomas. Slow down for a moment.
Yeah,
Finally, they got a good gain out of it.
he definitely did.
See them.
Being patient.
Right here, you see the run the ball right up the middle, and you see the movement up front. And Dobbins does a great job, like you said, slow playing it, and slow plays it again at the end. And he's been running the ball at a high level this year. It's why they're top 5 in the NFL coming in. And probably should have done a little more early. The more you see this top down coverage, they react to it. Now they come down. There's a first down throw and caught near the sticks, and that is Franklin. Dobbins is averaging 5 yards a carry in this one, 13 carries, 66. And now seems to be in rhythm for the first time all day, even on their field goal drive. They just kind of dink and dunk their way down 32 yards in 10 plays to kick a field goal. You can't have minus plays, but the drive ended on the previous one because the quarterback threw the ball away, and all of a sudden they call a penalty. It's like no penalties, and right now they look like they're moving the ball correctly. First snap in the red zone today. And that's Dobbins to the 4. This is what Denver can do to teams. You try to run a promotion at will. You should go get 4 or 5 when they know you're running it right at them. This could get interesting real fast. They got the right tackle, Mike McGlinchey. Shake it up. You don't want to lose him. He's a good one.
All right. Well,
Injury timeout. We'll take it with them. If you're a pro, you know top quality bare paint and Kills primer are available exclusively at the Home Depot. You know that now there's only one place to get the best value, service, and durability you expect from brands you trust. If you're a pro, you know. You won't remember me. This is the last time you will see me at the top. My doubts will destroy my dreams. The more I've seen to learn, the more I've seen to lose. I want to carry on, and not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. The more I seem to lose, the more I seem to learn. My dreams will destroy my doubts. You will see me at the top. This is the last time. Don't remember my name. That's why you should be a place you have to lock your doors.
I know there are people who think I don't belong in this office.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Honda. Dreams are unstoppable. Wingstop. Bring the flavor. Order at wingstop.com. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Yeah, the Schuylkill River coming into downtown Philadelphia. Lynch goes to the bench. Going to bring in Palczewski on the right side as the Broncos try to finish off this drive. So there's 4 first downs. They've gone 60 plays, 60 yards in 9 plays. They need a touchdown early in the fourth. Well, Palczewski coming in. It's not like normal linemen. They run the most extra linemen in the NFL. He's going to guys coming. Who's next? Goes incomplete, but we got a marker.
what's the flag?
It's going on
holding defense, number 27. After the goal, automatic first down.
And he didn't need to. He's been outstanding today. You see right here, he's going to grab something as he goes across right there. And he got a rep right in the back of the end zone, stared right at that 8 yards away. And he didn't hold him, he just ran into a bunch of other Eagle defenders. He got first to go with the 2. Run the ball. This is going to be right at you. Not trying to be cute, but I'm going to run it, possibly play action. There you go. Dobbins, through traffic, is in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. For the first time today. You just watched this drive and the drive before. It's like, we're closing our will a little bit. Let's keep going. They were a little too cute on the last play, I felt like. Just watch simple. Guard pulls over. Just simple power play. We're talking about the old school run game here. Well done right here. Well, remember what we said? Dobbins told us this game, it will be so physical. You got to tough it out. You got to be mentally tough to win this game. Down 2 scores mentally, stay systematic, go down and score. They went to the one, they just did it. Bucks makes it a 7-point game. So they go 64 yards. The longest play was a Dobbins run for about 14. And some of them got a tight game. By the way, Saturday on CBS, big time matchup coming your way in Eugene. 7th ranked Indiana and number 3 Oregon. College football today, it's started at 2:30 Eastern. Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. For slow days. There's all his followers back there in Oregon. We'll check out the game for Indiana and Oregon next week. I like the way you just said that about systematically going down there, mentally being tough enough, not let this game get away from you. Find a way to make it close. Get back in it. A lot of times, especially for young quarterbacks, it's like you got to get back in it. It feels terrible. We've been punting so much, not doing anything. I want to go hit the home run. We did that a little bit earlier. Hey, how do we win this game right now? We're in this. 2 scores is nothing. We can get a 3 out in 2 seconds. We've already done it. But how do we go down and score this drive? Commit to the run game. Make a simple play. If the opportunity presents itself downfield, you take it. But don't force anything. Just be aggressive, open up, and do the right thing. Big Spade, a former Jaguar. Runs into 28.
All right.
A little interesting tidbit for you. They won 20 of the last 21. Talking about the Eagles. The win streak started last October on October 13th. For circle the calendar when they won the Super Bowl on February 9th. Now you look what they've done this September. Look at all this. They've won 20 games in this stretch. If they win today and they beat the Giants next week on October 12th, they'll be the first team to ever win 22 games inside of a 1-year stretch. And yet, the sky's still falling. That's right. It's still a doomsday scenario. Here's a nice little run, darting ahead up to the 35 is Barkley. This is the one Achilles heel, the minus plays, minus yards in rookie.
Holy smoke. Number 64. 10-yard penalty. Made first down.
So it comes back. And why? Because you see, backup left guard. Dickerson's out. The highest percentage of rush plays through the first 4 weeks of the season. Today, I'm just going like this. 10 rush plays, 2 of them were by Hurts. And Barkley's only run it 5 times. Why? Well, the defense dictates a lot. Okay, so if they want to put everyone down in there and give you one-on-one chances outside, you should. So you see right here, one guy here, a lot of people down in the second to first level. Okay, well, you can run it, but if this guy blitzes, it's going to be hard. First and 20. They complete it out to the 25. Back to Smith, and that'll put him over 100 for the game. Which is why sometimes it's silly when I listen to people talk about they got to run it more or they got to throw it more. It's like the defense dictates so much. It's a leverage, numbers, angles game, and it's like do what's right now. I do want you to marry your concepts together where they look the same. So that way you can go ahead and adjust within it, move your best players around a little more, out on the route tree. But that's going to go. Second and 13 after a 7-yard play. Smith, Burns, loading up and going deep. That was going to Dodson. Incomplete. Now you got possible short series here, unless the Eagles pick up a big one on 3rd and 13. This is at the end of the play. You see he's behind the defense, but that's just not having enough reps and the amount of time that he had. This is a byproduct of them being like, Sean Payton is not going to let Jalen Hurts' legs beat us. And that right there shows you they're keeping him with rush lane integrity. But he's going to get a lot of time sometimes. They just brought in on that defense. Cooper and Benito, watch out for them. On 3rd and 13. Here they come. They got him from behind. That is McMillan who comes up from the secondary to get the sack. The 5th of the game for the Denver defense. They dropped Benito into coverage and blitz with McMillan, and they got to Hurts and forced the Eagles off the field. This is amazing. Look at all these guys up in here. Eventually, you're going to get the outside two, but watch the middle. First, right there. Boom, everyone drops out. And the outside two blitz. That is a great play to sign there. McMillan has the speed to go catch. They're not going to let Hurts' legs beat him. Showed it again. That's off to Vance Joseph. Blowing up that one that worked out for them. As man tries to sit down the field, 28 and Mims goes wide and is tricked up.
Latu.
Got past lateral, 50-yard punt. What a play. Latu with the tackle. Well done. But Denver has the football down 7 here in the 4th quarter in Philadelphia. Joseph loves what his defense just delivered.
Rican got this. A 45. Time to scream for colon cancer. I love it. Also, I'm just going to porch.
I do that. It's true. The Colbert test comes to you. Just
Ask your provider or request online.
that way you can screen for colon cancer on your terms. It's effective and non-invasive.
False positive and negative results may occur. It's not for those at high risk. Skip the drama. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online.
One day, a tiny little hand reached out and wrapped around your finger. Now, they have you wrapped around yours. Soon those little hands won't be somewhere in yours. Until then, let's sing together. Then, again, on a Disney cruise. Get 50% off voyage fare on 3rd and 4th guest select sailings between October 3rd, 2025 and March 30th, 2026 with the purchase of 2 full-fare guests.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Which means make it a meal and save. Extra value meals are back. So now get a Big Mac meal for $8.
That's well, Joe. Big Capital One Smart Cash Plus card. Their users earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. They get big purchasing power so their business can spend more and earn more. What's the go on?
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time. And over time, it can help lower your A1C. This is progress. Learn more and try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Saturday afternoon. It's a big-time matchup between undefeated teams. Fernando Mendoza and the Indiana Hoosiers take on Dante Moore and the Oregon Ducks. Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
And the Eagles had it up to a 17-3 lead. But their offense has just been shut down. Getting the football back to Denver. It's 83 degrees. Blowing some cool air on that sideline with some shade as well. And this heat can wear down this defense. And they're going to continue running the ball. Try to go up top on 1st down. Now the field is blocked out of the air by Ingram. Nice catch. 3 Amigo on the coverage. You see Ingram, they've been running it so well. It's a perfectly timed route.
Yeah,
Motion gets into leverage.
he's a talented receiver.
Julio has to actually make up 3 or 4 steps, but Ingram is actually one of the faster tight ends in the National Football
Yeah.
League.
He definitely is.
Receiver at the tight end position. Ball behind him. Great catch. He had a lot of big games out of Jacksonville. Coming here on free agency. Nice turnaround. Back shoulder. It goes 7 for 8 without third. Broncos first down. And you're getting the one-on-one chances now simply because you ran the ball so well in the last drive. Mitchell, really sticky, really good coverage. The one ball, that's really hard to stop, Jim. Back shoulder fade. By the way, but Lynchy is back in, so only at right tackle for Denver. So they had the safeties down. Now they've got the shell on the defense here. Here he comes. Because they've been running it good. They expect him to run it here. They toss it to Harvey. He got around to Gene, and he is able to show a little bit of that great speed. Getting your first down. That's the guy that was quarterback in high school and high draft pick. The Glenchie right there is going to pull on the edge, and he gets all the way outside, and we see this is the receivers blocking, and the Glenchie right there on the edge. You want to see good coaching, Jim? Show me the wide receivers blocking at a high level like they did right there. Good job by Sean Payton.
All right, 2nd and 5.
They called him out of bounds after just 5 yards. Looked like he might have had 5 more, but he stepped out. This isn't a big defense, though. You cannot sound like they're not going to show something. 2nd and 5, and they model up Dobbins this time.
All right, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 5. I mean, they don't really count it like that. All right, 3rd and 5. A crucial 3rd down here late in the game, man. We'll see how this game shakes out, but getting ready on the sidelines of the offense because hopefully they get stopped here. We'll see. 17-10. Eagles up on the Broncos. Thank you. Push off.
This is going to be a pick that I don't think is correct. I really don't think this was an actual big play. I think this is actually accidental because he runs a hitch route and they randomly run into each other. I would pick this one up if it was me, but if I'm an Eagles fan, I would say it's 100%.
I don't care if it's accidental or not. You interfered, nigga.
Watch the top right here. It's just a hitch route up top, and he turns and he runs into Vaughn. Matt Wright catches the ball, or Ingram catches the ball. Gene, what do you see? I don't think that's off the outside of the stay right there like this. Accidentally we're back into the defender. And I don't think I have offensive pass interference there. Okay, Jay Grace. Except Vince, you can always tell the body language that was different. 3rd and 15. Vince. On mark. Gordon was Sutton. What a throw that was by Nix. The timing he threw this at was early. The ball was on its way well before he turned out his break. And you'll see right outside here, Sutton comes out and that ball's on its way, throws him inside, and then he does the rest. That's a monster play in a big moment. On a 3rd and long, it was. Denver's longest play of the day, 34 yards. Now they go to Ingram, balanced and dives. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram. What a big time back-to-back plays right here. This simple rollout receivers. Andy Reid. Everything. Does he get in? Yes, he's in for sure. Wow, that is stunning.
You let him hang around, man. You let him hang around. Not rushing the ball on this one. So, I mean, like, it's, you know, it's not damn if you do, damn if you don't, but they got too pass happy.
halfway through the fourth quarter. One thing about Sean Payton, he's not scared. You saw that outside in the Super Bowl before, Jack? You ever seen that before?
Yeah, I was there to see it. Yeah.
Going for the lead. There's a rollout, the throw, it's there. And the Broncos have taken the lead. That was Franklin on the receiving end, and they have come from 14 down with 15 unanswered points. I have not seen this play very often. This is Sean Payton's special. Watch this. One step in, just go
Yeah.
flat down the line for a wide receiver on a single side. You're going against the one guy you want to in man-to-man coverage window. You don't want to go against Mitchell or DeJean. What a throw, what a play call, and what guts.
Yeah, no, what a risk. High risk. If you want a signature win, you got to make a signature decision sometimes.
Wow.
We've still got a half quarter to go, but that is stunning. That's 15 points in 5.5 minutes.
You wanted a game, you got one. Here we go, people. This is crazy.
What trust he has in his second-year signal caller.
Yeah, man. Close one here. Broncos just went up. Sean Payton being aggressive. Eagles being too aggressive with the passing game early and not having a run game, slowing the game down. So we'll see what they come out here and do. How they come out here and respond. 7:36 to go in the game.
Traveling to the 6 to shift the lead. He's by a couple of Broncos. He's got a big return. They're going to be near the 40. Actually passes them on the 43.
Gotta remember, this team doesn't lose like ever.
Shut up. Shut up. I don't need you jinxing us, Tony Romo.
Count on an NFL on CBS header beginning with a divisional matchup. The Browns and the Steelers. Later, after an impressive overtime win on Thursday, the Niners are back on the road. They take on Baker and the Bucks. It all begins at noon Eastern. The NFL today, we're going to be down in Tampa, Tony. And you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
All right, here we go.
Scott Smith running upfield.
All right. 2nd and 1.
Play they ran over and over. If you hand it off, you can keep it. If the flag's open, you throw it.
You're going to hurry up. But the 40
Yeah, RPOs, man. Back this week.
Sometimes, if you run the defense because they think you're going to snap it right away.
And they go to the day again. Who's having a monster afternoon. His 8th catch. Goddard to a block for him. Goes for another 8. Hold on, we've got to check the laundry.
Legal man downfield. Usually it happens on these plays. Is the O-line thinks that you're running the ball. They don't know that you have an RPO.
Laying downfield, Austin, over 56. 5-yard penalty, ready in second half.
Ball on the right guard, Steen. But you can't blame him. His job is to block the run. It's an RPO, we call it run pass option. They can't see the quarterback. They're not turning around. But did you hand off or not?
So he gets upfield.
He's going to block the second level, which he should, because he thinks the ball's handed off. And then as soon as the ball's thrown, he's like, why?
2nd and 6. I mean, this will be the story of the game if we.
Again, it's only run the football 5 times in this game. It's a 2nd and 6. That won't change right now.
He run right into DJ Jones. Now you got 3rd down coming up.
Like, you should have run it on the obvious, down and distance. It's just, it's confounding, man. You get lost there for no gain. It's 3rd and 6. Now you putting yourself in a pressure cooker. Like, even if you get a stop, I mean, if you punt it back and then get a stop, you got to come back out here and do it again. I mean, I'm fudging my words because,
6 to come. Pass caught, but stopped.
Yeah.
3 or 4 yards short. Smith with the catch. He's hit. Brandon Jones hit Hurts. This is a safety woods off the edge, and this is another job by
4th and 4. What do we do here?
This offense, now we got a decision. Look at right out here. Comes Scott Freed. This is why it's hard against the Broncos in your obvious passing situations. Here we go. Yeah, Denver has stopped in the last 6 third down, but now this is 4. 5.5 remaining. Trying to see if it's man-to-man. Who runs out? Cover 0. Everyone's coming after. Did they check or no? Deep down the field, they go. Fires around. This is caught again by Devontae Smith.
What's the penalty?
The line of scrimmage that's going to go against Philadelphia. Was no one on the line of scrimmage? Legal formation?
Illegal shift offense. Number 26.
Now you got a punt. And they bring out the punting team. Wow, Tony. Oh, watch. He's still moving. He's going to send Barkley. See that movement right there? That's the difference. Now he has to reset. Because Barkley's still moving, you would call technically 2 guys moving. So close. 5 pre-snap penalties on the Eagles today. None costlier than that one. Man moves it away. Matching. Denver 7 punts on the game. It's not very deep at all. And only is being marked at the 31-yard line. It's only 25 yards on the punt. 5 minutes to go. And here's how we got here. All of the action by the Broncos offense has come in this 4th quarter. And it really was the patience to go down and just simply move the ball, matriculate down the field, and eventually finishing with that touchdown make to go for 2. Yeah. For the new audience, it was 17-16 and jumping. Decided to go for 2. You saw the touchdown, one by Dobbins on the ground, the other by Ingram. And look at what Diggs has done. It took him a while to get over 100 on the game, but now he's over 200 as he's come on hot of late. They've got 113 yards in this quarter. Total 15 for Philadelphia. It's going up top again as he lobs it. Complete. First down it is. It's Troutman. Nice play call right there, Tony. I mean, this is why we showed earlier. You're going to fit the receiver in here, but watch. Block the D end out here. Block him, Troutman. Block him. You then let him go. And that right there is why Sean Payton is one of the best in the NFL. I think the coaching staff on both sides, both these teams are high level. This is why this is a big boy game. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And a new set of bounds. Dobbins. Boy, it looked like it was a whole lot over there, but he found 6. Just a reminder, after the game, the State Farm post-game show, the great James Brown directed all the guys who live in New York, the broadcast center. They'll take you all through the scores of highlights around the league on the State Farm post-game show.
All right, joining us from late. Broncos up 18-17. And it's crazy, man. Eagles have played right into their trap. 2nd and 6.
That was dangerous. Very. That was Hunt who was in on it. An outstanding job by Hunt. You can argue finishing the drive. Watch Hunt right here. Up top. And then they throw the flags on him. He reads it, goes in there, doesn't fall for the fake. That's close. I can see.
Did he get back to the line of scrimmage? That's the question.
Get Troutman in the area or not? James territory. What did you see there?
I've seen them pick up flags for intentional grounding with receivers working themselves back. I think it's in the vicinity, Jim. I know he's 10 yards away. Troutman's working himself back. I've seen those plays not be called intentional grounding in the past. Everything said. I'm just saying. I think in that specific case, I would have probably called intentional grounding.
Denver right now is on the field. They're applauding something. They might have a replay assist here coming.
Well, if someone's in the area, that's why I think Gene is correct. It just looked like he's trying to get rid of the ball and do it.
So it is an incompletion.
Okay.
They changed the call. It's still a 3rd and 6.
Just don't tell us.
Yeah, they didn't never mention it.
Not that big a deal. Just a huge deal.
That would have been lost down too. They're bringing it. It throws it. A catch. Sutton able to get the battle. One over Mitchell. And Denver keeps on moving.
It's a tight split, and then he widens. The ball's up early enough for him to have time to find it behind him, and you see just the size difference. It's perfect defense. I can't be more explicit as to how good Mitchell and some of these guys are in this defense, but Sutton being big, just call it. That means there's an extra lineman in the game. You see them talk there.
How about that? 16 yards on 3rd and 6. That whole sequence was huge. Grounded call, the flag picked up. Not the loss of down, not the loss of yardage. That was manageable. 2:40 to go.
We didn't even know they were at
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, remaining first down.
Well, that's a little sloppy right there at this time.
All right. 1st and 10. 1st and 15. Game on the line. 18-17. Sad that he let it come to this, but it's what you put yourself in.
Got an extra lineman and they're going big on 1st and 15. That means Dominic's going to get to work. Dominic's maybe got 2 out of it.
If I'm Denver's going to take out out. If you're going to take a timeout, Philly, I would do it now, which they have. Smart. Exactly right. I would do the same thing.
Yeah. Game is on the line. Eagles take a timeout. 2:37 to go. Down 17-18 in favor of the Broncos. Mismanagement of the game, man. Like, it's just... If you're not going to bounce the game out, there's no point in him airing it out.
I remember if you're the Broncos right now, if you're able to get, have to be, they don't get a first down on this next couple of downs, they have to be lungs from long range, but the field goal would be huge.
I don't even know that you're going to kick one from this distance. You're going to have to
I think another 5 or 6 yards forward. Yeah. You got 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14. Let's see.
Bring out Lutz. That kick would be monster.
Totally agree. A touchdown to a field goal is a dramatic difference, especially when it gets under 2 minutes. And I'll tell you, this is where coaches show off. Big Fangio has shown off.
We'll see. All right, 2:37 to go in the game. Eagles down 17-18 versus the Broncos. 2nd and 14. All right, 2:34 to go in the game. Shaving off 3 seconds. Let's see.
2nd matters. It does. That's the Broncos. 2 heartbreaking last-second losses. Here it is.
Fangio versus Creighton.
You throw it here on 2nd down.
Fangio's asking the same thing.
Got a man right in the middle of the field and near a first, about a yard short of Sutton. Maybe 3rd and 2 and another
3rd and 2.
by Philadelphia.
We gotta get a stop though, man.
Sutton has been a big part of this.
Gotta get a stop.
Made a couple of
3rd and 2.
catches on third downs.
Yeah, big catch on 2nd down here.
Now, this is why it's such a tough thing. It's a free blitzer.
Yeah.
And that's what opens up Sutton. But the reason is Sean Payton put 4 guys on one side.
Yeah.
Only
To try and spread them.
over there. That's why the blitz had a wide open area because he
Yeah.
planned for that. He brought it out at the perfect moment.
It'll be 3rd and a long 2.
Eagles' inability to slow this game down, or I should say, speed the game up, is what kept the Broncos in it, man. And then getting pass happy, that's fine. But if you doing that, you gotta hit on those plays. You gotta score touchdowns. They just never got close.
He is brought down, holding on. Makula able to make a big tackle, and flags are thrown.
Oh, come on.
That's going to use whoever that's on. Makula with an incredible open field tackle, but whatever this call
Bond,
is.
late hit.
Eagles, this monster.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, deep hole.
Sam Bond. That is just a terrible error right here. Would have gone up 4th and 1.
Oh, no, you cannot do that.
Gene, any doubt about that one? That goal?
Well, you know what, Jim? Once Hardy is down, you can see the defender really hasn't committed to the tackle yet. You know, I know it feels bang on the field, but when you see a player down before a defensive player then decides to take that shot, you're late. And in that case, he's late on the hit, and it's a 15-yard foul.
Okay, now you've got the ball spotted just inside the 15. Philadelphia has the 1 timeout and the 2-minute.
I mean, I agree with Gene. I did not agree with the intentional grounding early. I think it's a bang and it's close. But if I called it, I probably would have stuck with it because it feels like quick. I couldn't see or even know someone was going to do it either. But now you're going to run the football. So now you got to sell out with Philly.
To Dobbins. Take the time out from Philly. You're going to see a run on 2nd down. It'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. And then you're going to run it on the backside of that and try to, take a field goal. You're still Philadelphia's not out of it. Not over. How do you see this next couple of snaps Anthony handled? So look at this right here. Where they have trailed in franchise history, entering the 4th quarter on the road by at least 14 points. They're 1 and 112. So
I just think that intentional grounding is what happens when quarterbacks getting tackled. He just goes, but there's a guy in the area.
Drummond was,
8 or 10 yards away. But just throw it over her head and hope that someone's in the area. It's like, is that intentional grounding? He's trying to intentionally get the ball and not take a sack. That's why I feel like there's a chance that should have been a penalty for intentional grounding. But now we are here. Sean Payton has to run the ball. Keep it simple. I don't expect them to do anything different than run it 3 times.
Timeout called by Denver. I'll give you one other really fun option. One option for Philadelphia to run and score a touchdown.
You're not wrong, but you just saw him go for what? 2.
Yeah.
So then you could lose automatically with him going for 2. I'd say it's a great thought.
Yeah, they'll go for 2 again. Sean will definitely do that. Wait for the win.
I want to welcome everybody across the nation joining us for the late stages here in Philadelphia as the unbeaten Eagles and Super Bowl champs are in big trouble.
Yeah, but if it's our week to lose, it's our week to lose, man, because we didn't play to win this one.
Guys like Courtland Sutton and J.K. Dobbins, they got things going in rhythm. They have owned this quarter. They have a 2nd and 9, just outside of 2 minutes to go. timeouts. Expect another run. Dobbins holding on to it with two hands. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning, and Philadelphia cannot stop it. Just this one. 2-minute warning. Now we can have a discussion about what you would do as your shot. We get that. Let's tease it just a little. Must be some way they're talking. Signature win for this young bunch. They were able to get one to Philadelphia. 2 minutes away, but it's far from over.
Like I said one time with another surgeon, if I give you the bill, I can give you a better deal and a better face like this.
We're not doing that.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill and they'll give you a better deal on this 5G network. Read my lips. You're not as cool as Verizon.
It's not.
Hey, my eyes are up here. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to Verizon for a better deal. You're relaxed.
Under lens and finish. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, get Interlude fast. It's pain clearance that lasts. Nemluvio blocks this influence from IL-31, as which that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Imagine if we tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance and save people hundreds.
Oh, what's this? A fan is run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants. Promoting speed things? And the control room sensitive.
All right, we're on the brink here to this one being decided. 18-17, and penalties being committed. It's gonna be an interesting finish, man. Definitely, as an Eagles fan, there'll be some blame to lay at the Eagles coach's side on the offensive side of football. I mean, defense holding the team to 18 points. That's all you can ask for, under 20. They're doing their job. The offense isn't scoring points, isn't sustaining drives, putting themselves into position to score. It's been a huge drought after their scoring drive, so.
State Farm Close Game Show with JB and the crew has come out. All the nation watching this crucial 3rd and 8. Do you run it and get it down to 1:10, Tony? Or do you risk incomplete, give it 1:50? It's got so many permutations here. Who's on the other side? It's Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, all these dudes over there. You're going to be really aggressive. Jalen Hurts, you think of him that way. He's really good. You see him lately? I don't know. But I do think right now it's going to be a safe one where the clock is going to run no matter what. Screen, run, something fast. They hand it off, and he's in trouble. Now he's going to run with it, which is just fine. That's Sean Payton talking about this. If it's open to the play ball, it's man-to-man, and it's there, you throw it. If not, don't throw the ball away. Genius right there. Yeah. You literally were aggressive, but you tell your quarterback, you take a sack. The worst thing you can, that's it. Run off the clock. Just don't throw it incomplete. It was literally a super smart call because you had the chance to get him and get a guy open. But if it's not there, you don't randomly throw the ball away to stop the clock. You go ahead and take a sack and then kick the field goal. So there's the timeout, 1:14 to go. The field goal's going to be on 31 yards, and I guess this is the perfect time to bring up what happened the last time the Eagles played at home. As the Rams were going for a win on the field goal from much longer distance, it was blocked and returned for a touchdown. And the Eagles won. And we know they blocked 3 kicks in the last couple of weeks. You're exactly right. And I can tell you, if I'm a Bronco fan, I'm concerned because this is one of the best crews I've come across watching tape. This Eagles unit, you're going to see 2 huge guys on this left side. You're going to get Young in there. You're going to have Carter in there. And you're going to have Jordan Davis in there. And you've got some tall guys right here. And you've got some big guys. You've got to push my
hand's going to go up. If that kid goes by the area of them, they can block this.
31 yards for Lutz. A little wiggle. I believe it might have been
Very interesting.
of the Eagles.
False start. Offense. Number 74. 5-yard penalty. And fourth down.
Right. So it goes against Denver instead. Now make that a 36-yard attempt.
Just remember, huge guys inside. You'll see the false start right there. But these guys right here,
Okay.
they are big and tall. 6'6" Jordan Davis.
Here we go, 36 yards. Against that wall, up and over.
Nope.
Good through the uprights. And 111. We weren't too far off of the mat. 111 to go. They're going to need a touchdown now for Philadelphia. Lutz has hit 55 and now 36. And again, a lot of the nation just joined us during that drive.
All right, yeah.
Penalties.
Key plays and all that. But the Eagles, man.
Initially called intentional grounding, but you see Troutman was in the area. They ended up picking up the flag. And this.
Yeah, Zach, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Unnecessary roughness call against Zach Vaughn, giving the Broncos time to use for
But hey, we earned this one, man. It was just L. We earned this one. We earned this one.
Each one. And this is why you coach. Sirianni's done a good job doing it. The pulse of the team.
It's not about being undefeated. It sucks to lose a fucking game.
Great opportunity right now to go against one of the top defensive units, one of the best pass rushing defensive against the pass in the National Football League. It'll be difficult. We've seen him do it before, and I expect him to go out here and do pretty well on this drive. We'll see.
He's got to do it with no timeouts. Hey, Cintron, I guess some of you just joining us who was subject to a lot of attention this week with messaging and posted social media early in the week, expressing discontent about not getting the football. 5 catches today for 43 operating against that Cintron. On the goal line, it's Shipley. Shipley across the 20, man at the 25. This time they don't let him get out past the 40 like they did the last time.
This is a situation I remember in 2015, first game of the year against the Swiss Magnolia defense. It's really difficult because you have to score a touchdown. It is so different going out there to get a field goal because then you feel, hey, I can be patient and just take what the defense gives me. Right now you feel like you have to get a chunk play, something 20, 15 to 25 yards on the field at some point. Don't do that. Take what the defense gives you, and it's going to be in the middle of the field. Don't think the back isn't there. He's the guy.
Goes to 10. The pocket in trouble. Again, this is going to use a lot of clock here. They got the sack. But Nito, someday the nation's going to really understand he's one of the best. He's in on 2.5 sacks today.
You've been standing over. The one thing you can't do, take a sack. Now it becomes very difficult for Philly.
2nd and 14. The back, across the middle to the back, to the 30, and again the clock will run with Barkley. Tackled down by Barron. We're down to 30 seconds to go.
If you did it on first down, if you're down to 50 seconds, you do it again, you get the 42, 45-yard line.
There's a 3rd and 7. Inside 25 seconds. Knocked out, incomplete. Barron again. And now it's 4th and 7, 21 seconds, and no Philadelphia timeouts.
Benito, you've been saying he's not underrated anymore after this game. And this ball is just barely touched anymore out front.
Yeah, pass interference, but they're not going to call that. Because they haven't been consistently calling it all game, so.
Special now, they really do. And again, got to address a couple of things here. It's 4th down for starters.
Got to get the first down, something up in here. And then from there, you run the clock in and take a shot at the Hail Mary.
He's got time in the pocket. Down the middle he goes. It's going to generate a flag. You got to think right here. Yeah, here they are, a couple of them. As Goddard is all but tackled. The likes of J.L. Skinner.
High interference. Defense, number 34. Multi plate on the foul. Automatic first down.
It's a hard job, Skinner. Guard left, right, and in the middle there. And he
holds him right there.
Ain't right there.
The last part, you would have had a chance, but that's right.
Okay, now at least you got the football to Philadelphia in a range where you can heave it into the end zone. It's at what point do you do it? Get middle of the field, the game's all but over. That was an 18-yard penalty.
So look at the sidelines, Jim. I don't see anybody on defense over there yet, okay? How many guys over here? Just Cintron. That means you run him up, bring him out, get yourself another 8 yards.
Here's Hurts. Now he goes. He's got his man. He's out of bounds. That's Johnson. 9 seconds. They're giving themselves a chance.
This is a great job. They were prepared for this. It's that same area of the field, right? First, second, third level.
Nice.
You still can do it again with this amount of time, Jim. 9 seconds. You don't have to throw the.
All right, this one coming down to the wire, man. 9 seconds. I mean, it's a shot in the dark, but you know you want to give yourself a shot. Yeah, 9 seconds. They could try for 2 plays and then try to get it in the end zone.
Pass almost intercepted, and everybody looking for a flag, and it's not coming out. Skinner again was on Goddard. He got flagged the last time, but not this time. We're down to 1 play. Sirianni is furious after looking at this. Up on the big board. That's close, yeah. That would have been, again, initially I didn't think so. Had they called it, the ball would have been inside the 5 with 1 snap to go. Now, here we go.
This is big right here. You practice this situation from the 30 all the time. Got to get something.
All right, 4 seconds to go.
Got zeros on the play clock. Now they've readjusted that, put it back at 25 and a reset. And now we're down to 1 play.
Yep, last play of the game here.
To stay undefeated.
3 guys got to get hands on extended play unless it's a Hail Mary.
And they pulled off a miracle. They got 1 shot at it. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
There's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win.
That was close.
Smith and Brown, both wideouts, were right there fighting for it. The 12-game home win streak is over. There are the 2 wideouts
In his hands for a second.
Hufanga at the end, number 9 came in to make sure that ball got out of there, out of the pack. Look at the 2 wideouts side by side, Smith and Brown. They wanted the football more often. They both made a play on it at the very end of this one.
I mean, whatever, man.
Can't ask for a better opportunity from throwing ball from the 30 up in the air right there. That had a great chance. You said it before. Signature win.
It's a big one.
Said it.
It is no doubt.
This was their litmus test. Are we for real? Denver's for real.
That's exactly what Bo Nix had told us meeting with him this week. If we could win it, it would be our biggest win. It is a signature win. The team from the Rocky Mountains is coming to the town of Rocky.
You just feel disgusted, man, because, you know.
Here at the end of this one. To the champs. What a game.
Hey,
Down to you.
not happy, but, you know, is what it is. I don't want to see this fucker's face. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. Cool. We lost the game. Get up out of here, but it is what it is, man. If you're outplayed, cool, you know, but like that, it's just ugh. I just did the shit. Where's the dead button? Why is there no dead button, man? All right, cool, man. Whatever, man. Just